Porchel disco fat vim razul moro vide pli de papier. Certified de 23 mens idiots. Cimentivo Bobslov.
Dimitri Neo, thank you so much for 6 months. And Disco, thank you for 23 months. Oh shit. Mark, thank you so much for 3 months. Is everybody enjoying their new weird fucking emote? I don't even know what that's good for besides just being... Oh my gosh, did you hear that? It was an accident. Okay, hold on. Everything's fine. I finally received my hubris for I have a ring light. Ric Flair, thank you so much for 3 months. I have a ring light and I don't have it on a stand. I just have it sat on the desk behind the monitor, and it's just leaning up against the monitor. And so for that, I have whatever the fuck just happened with that, so it slid down. Hello, Yogscast. So yeah, don't tell anyone, but I just used my finger to wipe the webcam. So when I appear in just a moment and I'm blurry, that's the reason why. That's the reason why. My room is a mess right now, but I guess as God intended. As God intended. I'm trying to like move my camera in a way that I like it. But I feel weird because I'm not blue like I am at my house. So I feel weird. I tried to do my hair in a way, I don't know. Also, I have a new snap camera filter on. If I don't have it on, I'm less purple, and also I have eyes under my bags. Yes. Oh, it has lipstick on it too. Fav made me a Snapcam filter so I didn't have to put makeup on. But then I sent him a picture of what it looks like if I don't have makeup on and I have no eyebrows. And he's like, oh, maybe I need to add some eyebrows to it. So, version 2.0 will maybe have eyebrows. Do you need more sleep or is it enough? I might need more sleep at times. I don't know. I took a nap today, but it was way too fucking hot. So basically it was like, you know when you try to take a nap and it's so hot that you're just kind of lying there and you're like kind of half sleeping and you feel like you have a fever? It felt like that. Where's this game that I'm playing? Here it is. It's Oscar. Hello. Oscar?
Hi everyone, hope you are all well.
Thank you so much, Oscar. Yeah, no duvets during summer. I don't understand. Is this Pua or does this have a different name? I imagine they have to be the same. Fav did my makeup today. That's the lore for today, is that Fav did my makeup. So yeah. I had some gross coffee and now my mouth tastes like blood. That's how bad the coffee was. It cut my mouth open. I'm just kidding. It did not do that, but it does, I don't know, it made my mouth taste weird. But it's probably also because I brushed my teeth. I must say I washed my teeth. This is my goblin shirt. Boof sent me this. It's from Cool Shirts or whatever. What did Laboda say? Are there any Easter eggs? Yeah, there's a fucking dick under my bangs. Oh, look at that. If I have... Oh my gosh, you can see Fav's handiwork. He detailedly drew each one of my eyelashes. Thank you, Fav, for being my friend. Red eye gravy today. Coffee gravy? That sounds okay, right? What does your mouth normally taste like? I don't think your mouth is supposed to have like a baseline of tasting like blood. Also, I don't know if I said because I got distracted, but Oscar, thank you so much. Lime, thank you for gifting a sub to Ollie. Thank you so much. And German Muffin, thank you for 4 months. Did I say thank you to Rick too? I don't know. Thank you. Snapcam works most of the time. I also have a cinnamon biscuit tea coffee tea, which is that I take the biscuit tea and I put cinnamon in it, and it's basically the best thing to ever exist. It tastes so fucking good.
Hi Boba, hope you're enjoying your escape from Florida.
Xavier, thank you so much for the 2 months. Tomato soup. No, it's got cinnamon in it, so it's more brown than even normal. Raskers, thank you so much for gifting a sub. I've got my phone in my pocket, and I'm happy to see you. No, I have to put it somewhere. It goes on the bed. Sure. Was I gonna... I don't know. Oh, guess who... Did you see who I saw last night? Was it last night? It was last night, right? Where do my eyelashes go? I saw my son, and Ollie was there, and Andy was there. And we joked because Ollie and me and Andy are smaller people, and Ollie and Burbish are fucking tall. Burbish is like 6'3", and Ollie is like 6 feet tall, probably. I'm 5 feet tall, and Andy's however tall Andy is. And Burbish would get up to like go to the toilets, and it was like a fucking like cryptid was sat at the table with us and went up to the toilets, because Burbish is also a very skinny boy. And so he just looks like some sort of cryptid. And then you put two of us together, you saw the blurry selfie that Burbish took, and we just look like a cryptid family, and I love it. But it looked It was like taking the kids out for a nice evening. Did he stand up and seem to keep going? Yes. Also, he stood up and I was afraid he would break. Burb's fat all went to his lips and ass. I can confirm. Burbish has the most luscious lips I've ever seen on anybody ever. Like, Burbish's lips are... They're like swollen. They're so fucking thick, though, with the double C. I didn't look at his butt because I'm his mother. But, like, I was just like... This is weird, but I was sat there, and when Burbish would talk, I would just look at his lips, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? I do not have any lips. I got really just taken out of the lips lottery. He has his mother's bum. He must, because he does not have my non-luscious lips. My lips are away on my lips went to go get cigarettes and never came back. How many layers of eyelashes would you want to have? 100. I didn't bring my magnetic eyeliner, so now I don't have eyelashes. Hello, Mokuk. Burbish's lips are just so fucking thick. They look like, I go on, what's it called? I go on Instagram Reality and botch surgeries on Reddit before bed. I don't know why. It's just like my weird nighttime ritual. I'm like, oh my god, how did they think they were going to get away with making their ass look like it's big? Or like how many people have lip fillers is insane. So many people have lip fillers. And I'm like, man, but so many of them are done so poorly. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to get my lips done. And also, I do not want needles poked into them. See you later, Shell. My lips are hairy all the way around. They keep tickling my gums. Your lips are the worst to draw. They should be the easiest part because you just don't have to do them. You do not need lip filler. It would be nice to have luscious lips. But lip fillers do not look great. You have to get it done repeatedly. Yeah, they do. They'll be swollen at first and then they go down. But it's very easy to have like there's pockets above your lips. Thank you, Oscar.
Your lips are very nice.
You get like there's pockets above your lips, and when they are injecting into your lips, sometimes they can fill those pockets, and then you'll get like a filler mustache or something. Don't they just inject poison into your face or something? I don't know. But I look at that subreddit and I'm like, okay, maybe I won't get plastic surgery. I think the only thing I would get done was I would make my septum even, but even that is like, who fucking cares? The only person that really worries about it probably is me when I look at myself. Or it would be nice to have big toddies. I would love to have big toddies, but also I don't want to go through the work of getting the big toddies put in. And then, like, I don't know if big toddies feel the same as do fake toddies feel the same as real toddies? I don't know. My nose is charming, thank you. They do not feel the same as real toddies? Really? How do they feel? Does it make a difference though? Because let's be honest. If you're touching a boobie in the first place, they feel like a bag of sand. If you're touching a boobie in the first place, I mean, you're in a pretty good position. So, you know, an invasive procedure, a water balloon. I know a few women in my family that have the fake toddies. And, I'm like, man, love yourself, you will never regret what you don't have. I do approve of plastic surgery though for people, because if there's something about yourself that bothers you and it can be corrected with plastic surgery, I don't think that's too bad of a thing to do if it will make you feel better. I did not touch my family's toddies. What the hell, Laboto? Samplemans, thank you for following. I don't know. Is it how does I've touched only what I assume are real toddies. And I have my own toddies to touch, Because when you have toddies and you're sat like at the computer or something, I assume that those that have dicks, like sometimes you'll just have the resting trouser hand. I put my hand on my toddy. True Fov. You know, you put your hand on the toddy because it's just like a comfort thing. You got a warm toddy in your hand and you're just rested there. That's it. It is the way. It's true. You don't act like you did not rest with a toddy hand. Comfort boob. I hold my toddy when a tattoo is hurting. When I have a tattoo that's hurting, I don't know what I do. I think I just go, ooh, that's spicy. I have to hold my toddies when I walk down the stairs. You could use them as a mouse pad. With just my arm up here. Sometimes you just gotta grab a titty. It is the way. It is the way. Rest with a toddy hand is one of my favorite lines from the Book of Boba. Thank you. I feel weird about typing about my boob touching experience in Twitch chat. Tell me about your boob touching. I don't think that's bad, right? Touching a boob is not inherently sexual. Is that allowed? I don't know. Caster and Gelendolith. Thank you so much for following. The Diva mousepad was based off of Loboto's toddies, apparently. Imagine having to booba to be a mousepad. I would love a booba mousepad. I've got still my my animal paw one. I need to replace it though. As a chonky boy, I rest my hand on my man toddies while chilling and watching the animes. I can respect it. As a gay guy, I've touched a surprising amount of boobas. Too many of the boys in my school kept putting their hands down their pants, which completely put me off even moving my hands down there while idling. Torb's idle animation does not include the peen touch. How do we I've changed titty to toddy so that it's a little bit more Twitch acceptable. Fucking Torb idling. I don't know. Koala Fishy, thank you for following. The fake boobie I touched was during a strip show, and those felt harder than regular boobie. Disco, I love you. Last night when Andy and I were walking back to Andy's place, and I was gonna get an Uber from there, I was like, Andy, is there a strip club around here? And he's like, yeah, there's a couple or something. And I was like, can we go to one? He wouldn't go to one with me. I don't know why. I think he thought I was joking, and I definitely was joking about that. What does the ref say? Someone called Toddy in chat is having a good day. Hold your toddies. It is the way. Disco, I love you. Thank you for sharing. I've never touched a fake toddy, I think. I've only touched real toddies. In France. The toddy touches happened in France. You know, like when you lose something. A booba. Talking toddies. It's true. Should have gone to the toddy bar. Where was I? Was I top right? I need to make notes of these things. Touching toddies in France. There's one like 2 minutes walk from where you were in the center by the hippodrome. What center? What's the center? Which one's the center? Gay Paris. Yeah. All of my gay are belong to Paris. All of my gay. I appreciate the booba as female fun bags. Talking toddies and booba as per usual. What do you mean, Split? No.
Shondy, I swan to John.
Check your toddies.
Talking about toddy, this is a friendly reminder to regularly check yourself, folks.
Don't touch a fake booba with your nails. Will I puncture them? I remember a friend fooling around with a gel bag in class being like, oh, this is squishy, what is it? And it was a silicone implant. To check your booba for cancer, for abnormalities, you start and you go in a circular motion around the booba, and especially feel under the armpits, because breast tissue can go under the armpits as well. And also to check towards the underneath. To be careful. Both armpits, both toddies, like spectacles. It's true. Orthodrome, thank you for following. Stop touching your booba on stream. This is educational. You can't even see me doing it. You can't even... I'm patting my head and caressing my belly at the same time. But opposite. Men can get breast cancer too, less likely though. Anyone with booba, and everyone has booba. Bless. When I do this, look at how good... Patting your head and caressing your toddy. It is the way. It is the way. The mighty fat, thank you for following. Shark Dog, hello.
Yay 3 months. Also yay nights dudes. As yay bobestrem.
Thank you so much, Shark Dog. Cropped for booba safety. I almost wore my booba window sweater today. And that would have meant that I could have been very pro booba today. How do I interact? F. Who would have known? What does Greg say? Let's see what does Bea say? We didn't do it. We haven't talked to Bea at all. OA message. Annual Harfest play tonight at the old Pickaxe. Come out and see the haunted history of Possum Springs. Happy Halloween, dude. Wait, that's not...
Someone else who's a stupid cunt. Bubble Witch.
Thank you so much, Oscar. What does he sound like? I went to New York. Happy Halloween, dude. Get spooked or something. I love Greg. Who is this? Is this mine? Born to lose, country trash proud drummer, skate and destroy, skate to create, bound for glory. Is that me? How do I leave this? Perfect. To what? Greg was Boston. Zoe had the thing. It's true. Did you watch the new TTT today? I need to explain myself, okay? Because... Spoilers. Dad, what the fuck? I have please no spoil. There's one thing I need to explain. So if you do not want to hear it, just close your ears. It's a statement, okay? We were talking about... Or maybe just I was talking about superpowers or something. And I wanted to make a bad superpower. And so I said... What if you could teleport anywhere, but you could... Or what if you could teleport, but you could only teleport to bathrooms, to toilets? And I thought that that would be like a bad superpower because, ooh, people poop in there, whatever. We're like, toilets are gross. And everyone's like, there are toilets everywhere. And I said, oh. And I felt so fucking stupid. Timur Thomas, my otter, thank you so much. I felt so dumb because they were like, but there's literally toilets everywhere. That would be the best superpower. That was so fucking dumb. I felt so stupid. Alright, spoilers over. Hey, Mom. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. You're lying. So, honey, do you feel like talking about school yet? Not really. Any idea when you might want to do that? Because, honey, I am all ears. I really am dying to find out why you decided to up and abandon all the plans we'd made as a family. It hurts. It hurts. Hello, hello? Jeez, Mom. Where is this coming from? You know you're the first Borowski to go to college. Yeah, Mom, I know. I only heard that since I was like 6. Well, honey, we'd been planning for it since you were born. Spent a good 18 years and got into all kinds of trouble just for you to decide you'd rather be here. Might as well have taken all that effort and money and worry and dumped it in a hole. That is not nice. Are you like having one of your mood swings again? Ugh, I'm like the one in this house. Or like I'm the moody one in this house. You are the moody one in this house. Well, enjoy this house while we still have it. What? What's happening to the house? Maybe it isn't... Maybe it just isn't where we should be. Should we be mean to our mom? What is Fav keeping track of? What is Fav saying 3 for? Sometimes though, when this happens in a thing, don't you want to be... What the fuck has happened here? Don't you want to be like, you know what, fuck you. There was this thing on Reddit that was like, this woman was at a dinner, and her family was like, when do you want to get married? When are you gonna have kids? How much money are you making at your job? Why did you study such a stupid thing at school? Why are you doing such a stupid job? Blah, 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 blah. Like, each family was asking her that. Each family member. And then she just was answering them very politely. And then they pissed her off enough. And she was like, she turned it around on them. Hello, Blobster. And she turned to her aunt and she's like, how come you spent all of the money on gambling? How come you, And then she looked at, like, her cousin and she's like, how come you're not having a baby? And things like that. And I was like, damn. Go off, please. Fine, we'll be nice to our mom, but I do not endorse it. Oh, I know what Bob's doing now. TTBXL, thank you so much for following. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Why start now? Go off and do whatever it is you do. You know what? Maybe if I'd had more examples of, you know, getting out and making something of myself. No. No. You do not get to. Maybe you wanted me to get out of here because you never got around to doing it yourself. Maybe I'm just the most recent failure in the line of failures that is our family. I'm leaving now. That was tough. Hi, Boopy! Boopy played Fallout 4 and looked for her son and sunsband? I do not know. Hello! Hi, thank you so much. Thank you so much. My son. Sunspend? We did talk about boobers. Boopy, have you ever touched a fake toddy? Do they feel like normal toddies? I was thinking if I replaced my toddies or actually accentuated my toddies with a non-real toddy, does it feel like regular toddy or it's different? I don't know. Do you know? How close is fake toddy to real toddy? Different or not? And we're not shaming fake toddies. No, I never have. I'll have to find someone to squish. Maybe when you come visit, we can touch toddies around town. What would happen if we touched toddies around town together? Can ask Lydia. Why are you so vicious, Boof? How are you so fucking vicious? Stinky Ferret, Slow Feed, and P. Corrumpton and Rune Master. Thank you so much for following. Boof, you're such a fucking... You're so vicious. So quick and vicious. Balooey, thank you for following. Hello everyone, we're playing Night in the Woods. You may recognize this cat from things such as Zoe's TTT model and this video game. Thank you so much for joining me. We've just had a confrontation with our mom, so basically, we'll do a little catching up to speed, because this game is really excellent. So basically, we're May, and we're a cat, non-related. And we were away at school, and something happened to where we basically quit and left school and came back home to our hometown. But we'd been away for a while. And apparently before we left, we'd been into some sort of accident, and not accident in high school, but into some sort of trouble in high school where we like beat someone up really badly or something like that. And we have our friends from school, which are Greg, who is the best ever. And then we have Bia, who is like an alligator and is very moody and does not seem to really like us anymore. And then we have Angus, who is Greg's boyfriend. And so basically you can decide who you spend your time with, and you're kind of trying to figure out things, and you're piecing the story together. And you went away because of things that had happened, and you kind of suffer from pretty bad anxiety, and then you come back and things are kind of different to where you came back to kind of like feel more at home and feel like yourself again. So it's a little bit like, it's very realistic and very, I don't know, it's really good. I really enjoy it. So that's kind of where we're at. There's like a lot of themes of anxiety and sometimes disassociation, but it's a good story and I like it. And I've played it before, so I'm not entirely new to it, but it was a while ago. But it's really good. We've been spending our time with Greg because I fucking love Greg, and last time that I played I spent all of my time with Bia. The soundtrack is also really good as well. But we love Greg. Inspector Boo, thank you so much for following. And Pizzle Cunny, which sounds like very close to some kind of like, I don't even know, some kind of word you would call someone. Ah, everything is so great and harvesty, which is basically just a little less spooky Halloween. Whatever. I just want to head home and get ready for tonight. I could just do that, or I could wander a bit, take in the harvesty air. Well, I'll get home when I do. So we'll go to some sort of harvest thing tonight. Oh, look at this rat. You hyped for Harfest? Harfest is pretty dumb, right? I'm gonna watch a bunch of old Dracula movies from the 60s. That actually sounds really cool. It is. Gonna get a pizza too. All to myself. Wow, you have life way more figured out than I did at your age. Really? What were you doing then? Hanging out in really embarrassing places online, ruining my life. Oh, sorry to bring it up. Oh, it's fine, just a thing that happened. Oh, right, the thing. Yep, that's my advice. Try not to have a thing. Okay. Yep. See ya. Later. Another mouse? Gregory is the best boy. Oh, by the way, I'm playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV lately, so if you also play, we have a cross-world link shell, which is pretty nice, and we do dungeons together and such. Shut up! Shut up! Yes, yes, you can say I did not know that. Really? Oh, shut up! Shut up! Yeah? Well, I'm exposing you right now, everyone else, who's in the little Rust server and posting pictures of very big penors and things like that and saying, look at this boba, and then it's just a giant fucking penis. Oh, it's Conan. Same thing. Naked Simulator 2020. Yeah, okay. With all of the... I see what's going on here. I've created this little nice thing. I thought there was a nice community going on, and instead I see enormous ballsack and wiener everywhere. Yeah, I've seen it. Crandall, oh my gosh. Why are you dragging me into this? I didn't even call her out for playing. You're all doing it, okay? Toddy is okay, but Donger is not. I see how it is. Well, I didn't see any pictures of Toddy, did I? Did I see any pictures of Toddy? Did I see any pictures of Toddy? No, maybe that's why I'm a little bit sour about it. Because I had to look at Donger, but I did not get the palette cleansing of Toddy. You've stained my palette with Donger, and you did not cleanse my palette with the Toddy, and for that I do not forgive you. Adequate Baggage, thank you so much for subscribing for 3 months. Also, thank you so much, Awesomos and Crafty Alice. Don't say it like that, you idiot. Everyone go DM Boba Toddy now. I have closed DMs on my Discord. I'm just playing guitar. What the hell did I do? Listen, alright? Listen. Boba, you play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. You need to change my schedule to match yours. Basically, if I'm not streaming right now, I'm Final Fantasy XIV or going out to meet friends. You will literally be banned if you do that. Imagine receiving Toddy in the mail. I need my nail file, but I have no idea where it is. I don't even know if it's real anymore. I just have a drawer full of makeup down here, and I don't know if it has the nail file in it. I'm in hell. Is it in here? It's not under the pile of clothes, and it's not on my toilet. Let me just move these buenos out of the way really quick. What is this? A battery into my headphones. I've got like an edge on my nails that I can feel, and now I'm just gonna be, I'm just gonna be fucking with it. I'm just gonna be bothering it. Ugh. Send a fake Toddy for the Parsec unboxing. I really hope that we do not get any fake dongers, because I don't know how we're going to, like, make sure that it's okay. Monthly Toddy subscription. What? There's 2 empty ones in there too. But send a bag of dicks! Do not do that. Imagining every surface out of camera shot is covered in buenos. Basically. Hey man. How's things? Good harvest rush. No one's in here. You missed it. The horror. Oh. I done got horrored. Getting horrored at work is the worst. When is this place busy? Morning is bad. Lunch is kinda bad. After I leave is bad. Christine, the owner, comes in then. I don't think I've ever seen Christine. I try to be out the door before she's clocked in. Nice. Anyway, you're here now and I'm here now. And it's a lovely day. And I was worried I'd have to smash these light bulbs all by myself. So what's up? I'm very interested in this light bulb smashing. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go smash light bulbs. Oh fuck. Jeez, mate. Well, what am I supposed to do? This is not as easy as... What the fuck? Why'd you hit me with the can? Fuck! Oh my god. Well, we're still smashing it. There we go. Boom. The Frazzle, thank you so much for subscribing. I hit it. Hit the lights. Ow! What the F? Oh, fuck. If I just do it constantly, will it work? Yeah. You can't hit nothing. I just did it! Ow. That one I did not dodge. Okay, I'm done. Before I lose an eye. What the fuck? I wanted more glass! So what's up? Nothing. That's it. Greg rules, okay? Greg's happy, Greg's sad, okay? Crimes. We've spent all our time with Greg, as you can see. They are F-cans. What the heck is an F-can? Look at this! Hello, small child. Please. Follow me. I'm your mother now. Does someone have this as a pet? Is this someone's pet cat? Because that is wrong. Look at this person. They're cute. Do you think this is someone's cat? This tree is not climbable. What a tragedy. Torp. The cat is a child. It's like real children. You don't have sentience until a certain age. Bernud, thank you so much for 14 months. Bye, Torb. Hey, Aunt Mall Cop. Mall cops don't carry guns, May. Jeez. I guess you need that gun for... What are you doing? Blocking off the road? Oh yeah, wouldn't want to do that without a gun. You know how many times I shot someone? No, tell me now. Once. You kill him? No. So you're saying you don't really need it then? You should carry a battle axe. That would be impressive. I'll look into it. Oh my god. Whoopsie daisy. I'm... Thank you, Fob. Oh my gosh, a 999,999. What? 277 days of no Torb. Paradise doesn't exist. True paradise doesn't exist. Unless... I'm just kidding, Torb. My dad did not fix the crawl space. How do I wait for the evening? How do I pass time? Do I have to get ready? Oh, I get to look in my mirror and say I'm fat. Oh yeah, normal clothes. Oh yeah, time to get spooky. Do I get to outfit? Oh, she's so cute! She's got a little, like, sword through her hat. The Anus. Is she not adorable? Sweet. Are you saying that if you got stranded on a desert island, you wouldn't bring a Torb? If I got stranded on a desert island, or any of us, it might be a good idea to have a Torb with you. Because Torb might have the wiki article open for that fucking island before we leave. Fob says to eat. Torb's like, what a coincidence, I had the wiki open. I'll find the coordinates. It's true. You mean the Torbdinates. Which dagger? I'm so cute. No sleep. Harfest. Am I gonna be the only one in a fucking costume? Popping back into comment on Boba's comically normal-sized mug. Hello? They must already be out. My mug is huge. Zoe does need a skin of this outfit, huh? That would be very cute. Look at this. I can't jump in this outfit, though. Fortune? Don't mind if I do. Dare you spin the wheel of destiny? Explain. None can explain the power of the wheel, save that it is an unknowable circular soothsayer. Oh snap, is it gonna say the sooth? The sooth shall be said. Okay, I'm into this. Spin, spin, spin away. You fortune is your future. A typo in the video game. A place you will soon be. Forever. Okay, that checks out. Your card says much. You shall know many troubles, even until the end of your days. Oh. Yep. I feel like that's just everyone's life. Take you, Curb. Everyone's got problems. How is this a fortune? The cards do not lie. The wheel that chooses the card is unknowable. So this is unknowable truth. You have learned much, child. I'm 20. Well, that was interesting. May the wheel ever spin in your favor. Bye, Pistol. Alright then. We will know many troubles. Hold up. Colleen, how do I get into this thing? God damn it. I didn't even read what this was. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Welcome to Harfest Spectacular Water Balloon Toss. You know what to do, or can figure it out pretty quick. Okay, let's go. Ooh, you hit the spooky ghost. I'm a scary spirit and I've been hit. Gonna haunt you forever for that. I'm extremely cold and wet. Oh. Oh no, I'm dead again. Oh no, you've hit the evil witch. Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh, I missed the witch a lot. Can you charge it? No, it just does the same thing every time. I'm gonna hex you up. Get witched on. Oh no, I melted. I'm running away. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this. What you did? He's not. Sir, please. There we go. Oops, I'm the pumpkin. Same. Oh, he's very fast. You hit me. I'm the pumpkin. You got me. I'm the pumpkin. Wet. Ouch, that one hurt me. The pumpkin. I'm freezing now. The pumpkin is freezing. I'm the pumpkin. Oh my gosh, this one's fast. Okay. Okay. Rattle, rattle, I'm a skeleton. Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh, this one's not easy. Oh. We're not doing very good at balloon toss. Oh, that was pretty good. 3 in a row, huh? Well, that sure was something. On behalf of the Possum Springs Town Council, we urge you to support local business and enjoy our historic home. Possum Springs, more like Kathleen, no. More like Awesome Springs. Okay, we're done. What's Bonk Zone? For the merch, if you haven't seen, I said in the Discord, but they're working on production now, and then things should be shipping out after beginning of August, I think. So it has taken a while, and then after that will be another shirt kind of thing. So we'll have more. But thank you for your patience, and I hope that when you get your t-shirt, it is everything that you desire and have wanted. Do not look at Moobot. Hey, hey. What you up to? Seriously? I'm just got a stupid little costume on. Moobot is best mod. Listen. Bye, Wick. Hello, Winding Road. Thank you for 3 months.
Hello.
See if I can fix this so I can slouch in my chair. We're putting on this year's Harfest pageant. Oh, right, okay. Live from the old pickaxe. When's this thing supposed to start? 10 minutes, I think. You think? Ugh, this is a nightmare. Why did I ever agree to do this? Chamber of Commerce owes me big for this. Geez, I hear ya. What? Okay, so here's the thing. You won't have many lines. What? I've had like 3 no-shows. Why? Because this whole thing is stupid and nobody cares about it. Bia. Please, it's a fun part. Bia. Yeah? I will totally save your ass. I might have this memorized from when I was a kid. Probably not. They rewrote it like 6 times in the past 2 years to be spookier. So it's like 20% actual history now and like 80% spooks. So it's like fake history now. Okay, weird. Fake history? It's like the bad remake that doesn't respect the source material. Vov.
X66.
Agathor, thank you for 3 months. It starts off normal, but gets... Anyway, you got like 5 minutes to look at your lines. I can wing it. Hey, please don't wing it. Okay. We are winging it, I assume. Hello, Peter. Thank you for 4 months.
Email $8 amène 2 points, $1 gamme, $2 une tout 401 000, $5 boba sub.
Thank you so much. Oh, I didn't see you there. Be ye ghosts? Are ye here to hear the tale of how Possum Springs came to be? Narwhal, thank you for 3 months.
Okay.
Through the mist of time I see weary fur trappers from 1793. Brother John? Yes, Brother Stephen? From this vantage point I do spy a deep hollow, and within a great dead tree, and besides with which a spring. Blessed are we, Brother Stephen, for truly my throat is parched from these long and arduous travels, and carrying these 300 beaver pelts. Dr. Flethington, thank you so much for following. Let us make haste, though, excellent brother. Ho, travelers, help an extremely old woman. Ho, travelers, spare a crust of bread for a needy woman. Let's do a needy woman. Haggard witch. Horrible to look upon. Cruel young men, ye did not even offer one of thy 300 fine beaver pelts to warm my ancient bones. Thou art a rude and naughty boy. I shall curse ye and thee. And this very night ye shall perish. I am fearful. Hello, Goose. Steady, Brother Stephen. I did not venture out into these hills to joust words with a hell hag. Yee hee hee hee. I was born among these trees, neath a harvest moon, and ye shall die under that moon. Thank you, Matt. Brother John, I am frightened. Faith, Brother Stephen, art thou so easily shaken by the ramblings of an old crone? Come help me carry these 300 beaver pelts. But little did anyone know that the witch did not curse in vain. Hello, Zach. Oh my gosh, Matt. That's a lot of beaver. Google Chrome downloaded an app store now. Oh my god, this guy. Help, help! Who will help a poor traveler? It's him. By the moon and stars above us, sir. I beseech thee, what is thy trouble? You're in this? Yep. Ah, witch. Yep. I swear thee, friend, that this very day, this horrifying crone did curse my brother and I to die. Swoons. We camped by this very spring beneath the dead tree, and even now his body lieth upon the earth, lifeless as a pile of 300 beaver pelts. Oh, it chilleth the heart. Hee 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 hee. A curse upon rude young men. I did curse this spring. that any man who drinketh from it shall perish. Oh, I am slain. I join thee now, brother Stephen. Wow. I am also undone, for I have drinketh of the water. Don't leave me here, Greg. Bye. And yet, even there, the curse's lust for blood would not be sated. Fav. Did anyone catch how many beaver pelts they were carrying? I feel like I missed that important part of the plot. I think there was like 2. Gaze upon them, gaze upon these spirits. Brother, we are now ghosts. I am tormented by the accusing glare of 300 ghostly beavers. It would seem that all who die here are cursed to never leave. Doth that witch know what she hath done? False. Crap. 4. For each man is determined on his path, for what is a ghost? But that which haunts the empty space that was once full. And once haunted, can a place be unhaunted? Oh, it's this guy. You, from the bus station. Young witch! It is I, the god of the forest. Just didn't expect you to. Ain't that... Well, how did he sound? Ain't that the way? So, witch, thou hast tarried too long in this world. I banish thee to wander in the night through the stranger places. I what? Oh god, how did you know? Young witch, let me speak wisdom to you. We begin and we end at night in the woods, but that is not the whole of the story. This is your line. How do you know so much about me? Forest god, thou hast no power here. Even now thy end beginneth? Act my infernal powers. Young witch, even now, the world you know endeth, and who can say that lieth in the world to come? Wow. Beware as you go, for there are ghosts. Ooh. Take care. The name of the game. Metal Gear Solid is hopefully on Monday. I have all of the real video game to pop into my PlayStation 1 and set that up. Hopefully. And so was founded then this festival. On Halloween we shall celebrate the dying of the year and the founding of Possum Springs. May your ghost decree it. The beaver population suffered a decline, and now our biggest exports are corn and pumpkins. We used to be the county seat. Now leave before I curse you all. Yee-hee-hee-hee! Actually, the myth of the Wicked Witch is the product of centuries of persecution by... And that's our show. Be careful as you leave here, for who knows what may lurk in the darkness. And also be sure to pick up a flyer on your way out from the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Support your spooky local business. See you, Matt. A controller for a video game, it's true. Punter Bones and Big JB, thank you so much for following. Jeez, thanks guys. I am never doing that again. So what are we doing now? Well, I'm going home. Angus is making dinner and we're gonna watch horror movies. Can I come? It's more a date thing. Oh. What are you doing, Bia? Chamber of Commerce folks are going to the buffet out by Ham Panther. Kinda have to go, business stuff. I hate this. But you're good at it. Both of those things can be true. Can I come? No. Okay, well. Good night. Night. Oh. Greg is dating God, he's cool. This is garbage. That's sad. Solo crime? Very possible. What the? Oh my god. Hey, anyone? Shit. Amoy the most foul. Where the hell did he go? Shit. Oh my gosh, what's happening? I can't tell what's on their face. It's like weird glasses. May, go home. There's a guy up there on the hill. He stole some kid. He looked like a ghost. A ghost, huh? Or something like that. May, you shouldn't be out here doing whatever it is you're doing. No, no one should be out here. But there's this guy. I'll drive you home, May. No! May, now. What the fuck? Where am I? This is not my home. Good thing you keep a knife in your hat. You're not wrong. I had been talking to Streamlabs today in DMs for a decent amount of the day for them to try to fix me capturing Final Fantasy XIV, and so far they haven't had any luck. Also. The music, the noise. Fighter, thank you for following in Pitor. Thank you so much. Very hot fuzz, like for the greater good. Guess we'll have to see, huh? Part 3, The Long Fall. Hello, hello. I do hope that someone, oh my gosh, someone should have a witch dagger outfit for Zoe. Would be cute. Hey dude, sorry couldn't hang last night. Angus says he's sorry too. Band practice today because I'm in charge, so I say so. Off to work, bye. Hey May, thanks so much for your help last night. Woke up and realized that I completely imposed in a big way. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'll be at work cleaning up after last night if you want to say hello. The photo. Bye, Millie. We didn't even get to talk to my dad. Has he moved the stuff from the crawl space yet? Crawl space? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Still. What the hell? I hate when you ask your dad to do something. Hey, hun. Yeah? Come say hello, why don't ya? And he doesn't fucking do it. Very dad feels. Hey, hun. Hey, mom. You look really tired. So do you. Also, I have a splitting headache. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Gray and drizzly. I could go for that today. Hey, hun. Yeah? Sorry about yesterday. Me too. I said some stuff. I didn't really mean it. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. I just don't want a repeat of a few years ago. I'm really sorry, Mom. About all of it. Hey, mate, you okay? I'm fine. Guess I'm stressed too. Saw some weird stuff last night. Or I think I did. Want to talk about it? Later. I'm still like putting it together. Can we talk about school? Also later. So what are you stressed about? My dad still hasn't filled my adoption papers to this day. True story. Dad, come on. Jeez, what the heck? Get on that, Dad. Rue Plesp, thank you for following. And beautiful Queen Wolf and Zach, thank you so much. You don't have a person clock, and the tail is the donger. Well, I guess you're a grown-up now. Just spill it, Mom. After your incident a few years back, as you know, we went into some debt smoothing that over. Geez, I'm still so sorry about that. It's in the past. Let's not go back over it. Okay. When it came time to get you off to school, we took advantage of a kind of a mortgage to make sure you were taken care of. Okay. Well, turns out it wasn't a very good deal, and I just feel so stupid. Anonymous, thank you for gifting to Max. Max? 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 My eyes are searching. Max? Max? My eyes. Max? Did I miss a Max? Max? Okay. I was very excited. They like to offer these mortgages to people. Oh! Can we get... I'll go get it. Look. There's some very cool shit going on. Hold on. Check this shit out. Boof's got some new merch in the Yogscast store. And some of it is Max's artwork, and it's really good. There's a crop sweater hoodie, which I need to buy. Thank you, Not Your Nerd Girl. It's... Fav did my makeup today. And there's some pillows and t-shirts and stuff. But the crop hoodie is really cool. And no matter what your gender identification license plate is, crop hoodies look good on anyone. Crop hoodies look good on anyone. I think I'll buy one. I think I'll buy one. It's very cute. Bring back crop tops for those who identify as men. Or anyone. Darius is gonna model one. And for that, I'm really excited. Truly. Cartorian, thank you for following. And Anile Griff, thank you so much. Maybelline, call me. I don't think my gut sticking out in a crop hoodie will look good, though. All bellies are good bellies. All bellies are good bellies. They're on that link that I posted, Nerd Girl. Listen, love your belly. Who cares? Who cares? Love your belly. I need to take my own advice, but love your belly. Put cookies in it. That's what it's good for. Love your belly. Put cookies in it. All kinds of stuff. Cookies are good. It's not exactly my centerpiece. Kinder Buenos? Or don't. You don't have to love your belly. But if you feel bad about your belly, love it anyways. Love it anyways. I saw this poem one time, and I can't find it again. But it was a poem that this girl had written, and it said something like, something about loving your... Why can't I love my body when it's the body that was passed down for generations of my ancestors and stuff, and like how strong that their grandmother was and how strong their mother was and things like that. And I think about that all the time if I feel bad about myself, because I think that the way that you yourself have kind of like been brought into existence is such a like singular sort of miracle almost of the way that you are exactly is an amalgamation. Is that the word? An amalgamation of all of the DNA and all of the people before you, and now you are the end product of that so far until, you know, you have children or whatever. But I think that's really cool and a good way to think about it. Don't make me think about my ancestors boning. Listen, your grandma fucked. That's it. Your grandma fucked. I got bad news or good news for you. They fucked. They be fucking. Your nan fucks. And good on her. Good on her. If you don't want to fuck, that's also okay. But your nan did. Most likely. Perk Princess, thank you for following. How is Bebby formed? And you can bet Grandpa felt toddy. That's true, ref. Oh my gosh. Do you think a size small would fit a 12-year-old? They have a pretty... Oh. Maybe? If that's the smallest size, then probably. Because crop tops are usually like a little bit baggy as well, I think. I think that's the style. Who maybe don't have a lot of money and aren't used to getting offers like this. Why? Because the bank took advantage of us. And now they own the house and we owe them more than it's worth. What does that mean? Means we're not sure how long into the future we'll have the house. Holy crap, we're in trouble and I'm a huge jerk? It's okay, sweetie, don't worry. The fuck? As someone who lost their mom, this hits, but it's still uplifting. It's with losing parents. Losing parents is like such a horrible thing that, I mean, happens. I have my mom and my stepdad, but my biological father died maybe like 6 years ago, and it's always really weird to think about, you know. But giving you hugs for that, because it really sucks, and it leaves a lot of like unresolved feelings behind, I feel like, just kind of no matter what happens, because your parents are usually the people that you're maybe closest to, and also like there's such a weird thing about being born from two people and always kind of having that in the back of your mind, and just like that's your history and stuff. So it's really difficult. You get through it, but I think it's one of those things that kind of never stops having an effect on you, whether you were close to them or not. But there's things that you can do to kind of like honor those people, and however you figure out doing those, it is the best way to do it. Whatever makes you feel good about it and makes you feel better is okay. Hello, Nightjar. Aaron, thank you for the host. There's different things you can do. Whoa! Is someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you, pizza place. I think about getting a tattoo for my dad or something, but I don't know. I don't know what I'd get. I kind of have an idea, but we'll see. I have dreams about my mom, and in a way it helps. There's different ways that we cope. Dreams are helpful, for sure. It's weird when they're not there. It's difficult. It's been 8 years, but I've grown to cope and heal in a healthy and good way. It's tough. I think that's something that never stops hurting, and that's okay. Because that's, I think, what being human is about, you know? That's kind of one of the biggest hurts that you get. I want a tattoo for my mom, but I've never been able to decide. Maybe a simple line seal or something. That would be cute. That would be nice. Whatever reminds you, you know? Whatever works. What's Greg doing, I wonder? Sup, dude? Ugh. Long night, weird night. What's up? I'll tell you at band practice. Cool. What you up to? Just saying hello. You're gonna head out to band practice? Yeah, let's do this. Oh, I don't want to practice band. Dad passed away yesterday. I haven't been able to talk to him in the past 10 years, so it just kind of leaves a weird feeling, you know, like I should be more sad at the loss of something that I didn't really have. When it comes to like that kind of stuff, I didn't really before my dad passed away, well, and I guess even now after he has as well, I didn't really know him either. And it's a really kind of weird kind of grief that you have because you feel like you should feel some sort of way, but it's a confusing thing because you don't know how to feel about it. And I think any way that you feel about it is an understandable way to feel about it. And there's going to be different ways that you kind of like handle it and go through it, and you're going to have all kinds of different emotions about it. And all of them are valid and all of them are fine. But it's a good thing to do is talk to people and take your time with things and not be too hard on yourself and kind of go from there. Nightjar says all forms of grief, so long as they don't involve hurting yourself or other people, are valid. Exactly. There's, when it comes to like not knowing someone, and then things with parents are so difficult because, like, speaking like from a sort of experience, when you have someone that's meant to be like, I don't know, dad stuff can hit pretty hard, or like mom stuff when you haven't known a parent or when they pass away. But when it comes to like missing what you don't have, or like what Nerd Girl is saying, like however someone has to cope with something, or like Nightjar said, is fine. There's no one way to deal with something or no one way to feel. And it's weird. There's so many feelings that go on from it. Because I mean, my dad's been passed away now for, I don't even know how long it's been. I think it's been like 6 years or something. And I still have a lot of feelings attached to that. Sometimes they feel weird, and it's really difficult to kind of like resolve a grief over those sorts of things. Because you don't kind of have that closure of having had that background with that person. But I think even if you have a background with a person, it's the grief that comes with losing someone is not something that is easily, there's no solution to it. It's just the way that it goes. But you have to figure out what works best for you, and I think a good thing to do is talk about it. But if it comes to like what Nerd Girl is saying, and basically that there's a lot of like feelings that go with losing parents and not having someone present in your life, I think the best thing that you can do is just be a friend to somebody, or just listen, or because it's really hard to kind of have that found family versus like blood family, but it's something that you can do, because like not having had someone around and then to have like family in other ways, whether it's your friends or anything, is a lot more worth it than I think people realize. Because I think we place a lot of emphasis on family being by blood, and especially if you have unresolved feelings of not knowing someone, it's really difficult. But I think we also have to kind of like detach ourselves from that and think about our happiness that we find in friends, and our family that we find is also like, I think, a good way to kind of handle those feelings, if that makes sense. Basically. Small Freak, thank you for following, and Defoliant, and Grumpy Kitten. We're gonna do badly in this band practice. Also, sorry if this conversation is like heavy, but I think it's good to talk about, because like I have some experience with that, so I kind of get it. What's Greg say? Hey dude, you okay? You look tired. Oh, guy was up all night. Hello, Aaron. They were fixing the roof door and it was super loud. Roof door? Yeah, the door at the top of the stairs that goes out onto the roof. Now I can, like, I don't know, run from that door down in the lobby up to the roof and be off the side of the building. Yeah, maybe not. But what's to stop random people from doing that too? Dude, it'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just tired. Fair. Ready to go? I did not want to do practice in bands. I did not want to. Hello, hello. It's good to talk about this stuff. So I'm glad. I'm glad there's a lot of different places for people to talk about things. Wait, Max was here and I didn't even see it. Oh my god. Max, where? Max, I love you. Also, I'd like Guitar Hero, but oh, this is fucking hard. Does the number pad work? Because I know the number pad. No, I don't. Okay, well, I guess I'll just die. This is horrible. How do I just... I just want to AFK from this. This is so hard. Oh my god. Maybe... Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh, why'd you have to— oh, fuck, what is this? Ah! This is very hard! I'm just pressing them. Sorry! I don't even know. How does anyone do this? Someone that plays this game and is like, I'm good at the guitar part. What's wrong with you? That's it. Oh my god. Anyways, anybody that needs someone to talk to, I hope you find that. Pretty bad is what it was. I literally do not know this song. So fast. You just pushed a button. I'm so tired. I strained my vocal cords yelling. Awesome. I'm gonna sound so husky. Controller helps? I imagine. You can reverse the keyboard and use it like a guitar. What does that mean? Oh, I thought you were saying Ref and Fav are like best friends, which they are. And I'm glad someone said it. And anyway, I don't even know if they're dreams or not. And this guy, who I think was a ghost, kidnapped some kid and also I think was in my head after while I was sleeping. And anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something because this is scary. Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear tonight. Are you okay, dude? No! I'm kind of freaked out. It probably wasn't a ghost. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, definitely. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go figure this out myself. Aw, dude, don't be like that. You got us? Oh, dudes. Simberwilla mine.
Why are you so good?
Thank you so much for 4 months. Thank you. Okay, fine. So we need to maybe see if there's like some ghosty stuff happening around here. Like from a source we can trust. Such as... does the newspaper have like a ghost section? May is such a fucking wiener. What? Why is that a dumb question? You know, we could go check the library. For books about it? No, they have the local paper on file going back a century. If there's some secret history of kidnapper ghosts, we'll find it there probably. Oh wow, I didn't even know they had that. I thought it was just like a broken down old bunch of books. When's the last time you were at the library? We actually have one of the nicer ones around. Oh, how? Rich dude who paid for it way back when? Yeah, they set up a foundation and... never mind, let's go. Can we regroup after? Sure. Okay, we'll be back. Woohoo, ghosties. That's the spirit. The library. Look, jobs. Weird, like, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. We're all working. Things are great. Now it's like...
Chicken sandwich.
Thanks for spreading positive message and being a awesome person. And thanks to Sha for being feel good vibes.
Thank you so much, the magical one. Thank you so much. Hello, zombie bloodlust as well. One of the graffiti murals. Murals? Murals. After someone gets shot or hit by a car, this mural is really affecting you. I forget that we live in separate realities. Mine's clearly better. Pumpkin head guy. This is very cute. Oh my gosh, are these all my friends as pumpkins? Ruples or Ruples, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. Blood. I don't know why when Ravs does that, it fucking kills me and I love it. It fucking kills me every time. Blood. God. Can someone isolate Ravs saying blood? Or one of the things that he said in that voice from... I was just thinking that Ref. Can someone isolate something that Rav said in that voice or just blood? You were making it, Fav. For an alert. I want it. Blood. We'll have to do it one for the Rav's birthday thing. Give me your blood. Fav is the best. Go to him midstream and bug him to do it. What, Kay? We need it. God, it's so funny. How do we leave from here? We're at the library. Oh my gosh. I got very excited thinking about going to a library, but then I realized I never have time to read books. When I would go to my grandma's house every summer in Texas. Hello, Smashy. I would go to my grandma's house every summer. She lived in Texas. And as soon as I got there, I would like get settled in from taking the flight and going to my bedroom. And my room was rabbit themed. And my grandfather did a lot of woodworking and my grandmother did like little crafts and things. Yulan, thank you so much for using Prime to subscribe. And I had like my bedroom walls were white and they had little pink, or they had big pink rabbits all across the top of the room around the like underneath the ceiling. Zeaky Bun, thank you for following. And I had a shelf of like all of these collectible rabbit things that my grandmother had found. So there were like little porcelain rabbits, and then there was a dresser that had like a really nice lace across it, and there were little rabbit things on there, and basically there were rabbits everywhere, and it was so fucking sweet and I miss it. And I also had a chair of that's why when I tried to lie I said Texas, because that was the next closest thing I could think of. And my grandfather had made a wooden like little bench, and it had little rabbit cutouts in the like back of it, and I had a view out my window of like this little neighborhood that they lived in, and then a highway because they lived next to like a high school, and they also lived next to a high school. Isaac, thank you for 23 months. And tier 2. And I would get there and I would get settled in and everything, and then my grandmother would be like, okay, what day do you want to go to the library? And we'd go to the library like right away when I got there. And I would go to the library and the librarian would say, you can have like 7 books at a time or something. So I'd find 7 books. And then while I was at my grandmother's, I'd read through them, and I read like really quickly. So I'd read through them as fast as I could. And then we'd go back to the library and I'd trade them all back in, and then I'd get even more books, and we'd go like every few weeks. Very good memories. I don't know how many books they let you have anymore. Hey. Closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfiche is? Microfiche. Microfiche. 3rd floor. Okay, thanks. Up, up, up. My mom limited us to 11 books each. I miss having time to read books, and I also miss reading books. I read them sometimes on the flights here. And then... what did I read recently? I was rereading Annihilation because I want to read all 3 of them. I want to look over here. Oh, the kids section. Holy carp. Or crap? What? It's Charity Bearity. What's Charity Bearity? How do you not know who Charity Bearity? I assume this is something from school. The school of being 5 freaking years old. Alright. I wish my kids liked to read. It's difficult to like get kids interested in some of that stuff, but I feel like maybe if there's something that they really want to read, because I would go I would always have like, ooh, I want to get a pet rabbit or a pet hamster or something, and I would go and I would get all of the books on what to do when you have a pet rabbit and the best way to take care of them, and then I would read those a lot. So those were my favorite things to read. Annihilation is definitely a hard read. It's really fucking good. I like Annihilation a lot. I used to be a really big fan of Chuck Palahniuk. I really liked, what books did I like by him? Invisible Monsters, because I also liked Panic at the Disco. And their songs reference invisible monsters. And I also liked, Diary and Choke, I think, by him. They're fucking weird, though. I don't think I read Guts. Oh my gosh, okay. No, I did read Guts, because that's from, that one, which is so bad. Das Kosten. The Hobbit. I need to read The Hobbit still. Their phones are such a distraction. It's difficult, yeah. I'm so bad at reading books, which is weird because I have no problem with text-heavy video games. It's hard to commit your brain to it, you know? Because I'll like sit down and I'll be like, I'm gonna read this. And even if I have it on my phone or my iPad, then I've just got a button away from looking at like Reddit or something. And I'll read a bunch of shit on Reddit and I'll be like, why didn't I read a fucking book? But I do read No Sleep on there sometimes, which is kind of equivalent to small like books at times. The Hobbit is better than the films. I can imagine. His Dark Materials, I fucking loved his Dark Materials. I need to read it again. Alright. So this was a thing you liked as a kid? No, I hated Charity Bearity. Does it? It does look really hateable. It was like you were kidnapped by a cult. You were under some curse where a cute thing followed you around 24/7, yelling about like sharing and not littering and paying taxes. Well, that's an important skill. I was 5. I'm 20 now and I still haven't paid taxes. Charity Bearity goes to his state infrastructure budget meeting. I forgot the worst part. It always rhymed. Charity Bearity. Oh no, austerity. What's that? Reason the 2 bridges in and out of Saltstown are still closed. Oh wow, you still can't like go to Saltstown? You're welcome to try. The weather helped? Reading at the park? Yes. In the sun, on the grass. Spent all of my time reading for my research, but never got time to read fun stuff. That too. Sometimes school can really kill your desire to read because you're reading all this stuff that's like, oh my god, when I had to read things for papers and then also cite from them, I hate citing. I hate citing my sources. I hate doing it. Because I'm like, how much of it do I cite? Where does the citation end? And how do I format this? Because every teacher wants a different fucking formation. I want it in Chicago style. I want it in MLG, whatever the fuck. MLM. Pyramid schemes. Bookmail, thank you for following, and Will Run for Fun and Sweet Pea, thank you so much. Stephen Hawking's books are actually really good conversational books to get back into nonfiction. Ooh. MLG style. MLG 360 no-scope style, definitely. There's websites that can do it for you. Cite this for me and my bib are great. I use those, but even still, I would fucking use them. And then my professor would be like, this isn't correct. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Oh, Grovesy. We had to use Chicago style, which was a little bit easier for our art history papers. I miss reading stuff about... I need to go back through because I saved a bunch of our PDFs from school and I saved my textbooks and I'd love to go back and read them, but I assume that the ones in the textbooks are probably updated papers by now. I gotta get back into reading it. Turned into Steam. I buy a book and shelf them. Same. I almost failed a programming assignment because I sent the project as a .rar file instead of a zip. Oh my god. When people are... I'm just like, I fucking did it, okay? This is about as good as it's gonna get for me, is that I fucking did it. You better find your textbooks. They are mine if you die. I have them, but I mean like... I also have the PDFs, I think, in my Google Drive. What's your favorite thing to read or favorite genre? It depends. I like nonfiction a lot, but I like fiction a lot, but I don't know what nonfiction stuff I really read. I really love like post-apocalyptic, like dystopian kind of stuff, or like things like Annihilation I really liked. And then what else? I guess nonfiction or science fiction. And then I really like when I want just some like fucking junk to read. I love reading like teen fiction stuff, like just like garbage, like what was that? Divergent or whatever. You should watch Interstellar. Yeah. Dune. I haven't read Dune, but I haven't. But I love reading like shitty teen fiction books sometimes. Because they're easy to read and you're reading and they're shitty, but they're good. Something about teen fiction really hits the feels. I hate nonfiction. Real life is too much to live through. I don't want to read it too. Fiction all the way. I love shitty, trash, sci-fi fantasy. Yeah, there was one that I was reading that was like... Because I did read all of the Twilight books when I was younger, but I wasn't crazy about them. Adam? And then I read, like, there was one called The Forest of Hands and Teeth, which was a teen fiction book about, like, zombies and stuff, and there was more than one of them. And then I read all of the... Is it Scott Westerfield? Who's that? Let me Google it. Is it Scott Westerfield? That did Uglies? Uglies, Pretties, and Specials? Yes, I fucking get down with Uglies, Pretties, and Specials. I will fuck with Uglies, Pretties, and Specials by Scott Westerfield. So fucking good. They're so good. Because they're bad. I love it, but I hate it, but I love it. But, so I read all of those, and then, I read some book that was like, it was about this woman who found out that she was a Selkie. And then, she, like, met a demon man. And, like, an incubus man or something. And then there were succubus women. And there were, like, mermaids and shit. And I was reading it and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Because I love, like, mythology and all of those sorts of things. But then... there were sex scenes in it, and they were really detailed. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then I forgot how detailed they were, and like a couple years later, and my mom's like, do you have anything I can read? And I had like 6 of them, because it was a series. And, my mom was like, do you have any, like, easy reads that I can read? And I just went into my library, and I gave her it, and she's like, I think I was like 19 by that time or something. The book is filled with lesbian vampire sex, so basically the best ones that you can read. So I gave it to her, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, Oscar. I gave it to her, and I was like, oh, these were kind of like easy to read. They were quick. And then this is when I was still living at home, and my mom was like, it was okay, but it was very filthy. I was like, oh, I forgot. she's like, are the rest of them not filthy too? And I was like, I think they are. She's like, oh, I guess I'll read them. I don't have anything else to do. Jack, thank you for 11 months. And J Jacobs, thank you so much for following. I would like to read them again though, to just remember.
Almost 1 year.
Do you remember that story I told about how I read this book? I can't remember what it was. Someone might remember what it was. But it was a book about a girl, like, going off to school and maybe finding out that she has, like, powers or something. And then there was, like, a dude, and of course, and they were, like, they liked each other. And there was, I know it's so unbelievably generic. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. I fucking found it. I remembered the title. It's called A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Beret. Let's read the... How do you say it? Synopsis? Synopsis? Gemma leaves her home in Indiana to go to a boarding school in England after her mother dies. Once there, she is plagued by clairvoyant visions as she looks into the magical secrets of the school with her 3 friends, Felicity Worthington, Pippa Cross, and Anne Bradshaw. God, I fucking loved Pippa. I think I was gay for Pippa and didn't realize it. It happens in the year 1895, and there's 3 of them. And so, from Indiana, A Great and Terrible Beauty is my favorite series ever. Listen to this, okay? Listen. You gay, I'm shocked. It'd be like that. So, this fucking book, okay? This fucking book, I think there's 3 of them. And I read the first one, and then I went and I bought the second and third one. The first one I had in paperback, and the second and third one I got in hardcover, and I think I got the third one when it came out. And I can't remember if I was working at the bookstore at this time. And so, I read all of them, and one of them, I think the last one was like kind of spicy. It was a little spicy, and there was like some sex stuff in it or something. And so I was like, how old was I? I feel like I was like, what year did that come out? A Great and Terrible Beauty. What's the published date? 2003. Oh my god. 18 years ago. How old was I when 18 years ago? How old was I? How old was I? Redoxed, I love you. Thank you for 60 months. Was I 12? Okay, I was 12. So probably I was like 13. You didn't have the internet in 2003. I had the internet. What are you saying? I should have looked at toddies on there? So maybe I was 12. 13, something like that. Why were you reading porn fanfic then? I didn't know it was going to turn into that, but I loved it. My introduction to being gay doesn't seem so bad. Maybe that's also where mine came from. But I loved to read, so I was just reading because I loved to read. And so I would either read until like late at night, or I would play PlayStation 2 until late at night. And so I got those books and I was reading them, and I was like not realizing also mega gay. But when there was like this I guess mega bisexual feels is the feels. So there was moments with the girls where I was like, wow, I love girls, but not knowing it. And then she was like, I don't even know if they fucked or whatever in the book. Like some dude, right? Like the boy that she's liked. And so I was reading it, and it was like pretty spicy. And I stayed up and I finished the book, and I stayed up till like 3 or 4 a.m. or something. And so, like I said, I didn't know my real dad very well. So I would have visitation with him, I guess you would call it. I would go see him sometimes, and I went a long time without seeing him when I was young, and then I think I saw him when I was like kind of like a small child, when I was like 5 or 6 or something. And then I didn't see him again until I was in middle school, so around that time. And so it was like kind of a weird thing where I was like, oh, this person's my dad, but I don't really know them. So it was kind of like maybe like hanging out with a distant uncle. And I went to his house one day because it was, he's like, okay, I'm gonna pick you up and we're gonna go to my house and blah, 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 blah. So he picked me up and we maybe went to a movie or a mall or the mall or something. And he was like, why do you look so tired? And I was like, oh, I stayed up really late reading a book. And he goes, oh, that book must have been really good then. And I remembered that there was sex in it. And I panicked. And I was like, oh, it wasn't that good of a book. He goes, well, it must have been really good if you stayed up till 4 a.m. reading it. And I was like, no, I just was bored. And then as soon as I got home, I panicked and I went in my room and I took the books and I threw them in the trash. I went outside and I opened the big dumpster and I like shoved them down to the bottom of the fucking dumpster because I was like, oh my god, he's gonna tell my mom that he's like, it's very suspicious that she stayed up really late reading these books until 4 a.m. What is she reading? But I figured if I threw them away, that they wouldn't find out. And so I remember I specifically paid for them with my own money. So like a hardcover book, I paid like fucking $20 for this book and I threw it away like the next day because I was so panicked that I was going to get in trouble for having a book that had whatever the fuck in it. I don't even think there was penetration in it. Oh my god, it was so fucking dumb, but also a very good and hilarious story looking back on it. What an idiot. So fucking stupid. Oh my gosh. I think my mother knows that there are toddy in Game of Thrones, so we won't know. We won't know. We'll never watch it. So fucking dumb. Isn't that so stupid? That is such a kid thing to do though, to panic and be like, oh my god, I need to go home. And as soon as my dad was like, all right, I'll see you later. And I like waited for the car to back out and my mom was taking a nap or something. And I was like, okay, it's time to do an undercover mission. And I went in my room and I got the books and I peeked around the corner. My mom was still taking a nap and I like snuck out of the house in the middle of the day to go throw them in the trash. And I picked up a bag in the trash and then I put them under the bag and I like patted it down really far. Alexa, remind me to buy Boba whatever that book was for her birthday. A Great and Terrible Beauty. Oh my gosh. I remember hiding one of the Harry Potter books because it had kissing in it and I was embarrassed. That's so sweet. Oh my god, it was so fucking dumb though. How stupid. What a kid thing to do. On that note, let me go pee. Well, after I've told this story. Alright, I'll be right back. Why is everyone saying cheeseburger? Are we deciding what to have for dinner? Are we deciding? I'll be right back. Wow, why is everyone saying cheeseburger? How weird. What the heck? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Matt. Beefcake Joe. Thank you so much, Matt. You're very sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm very startled. Bobby Cav, Pinoy Bear. Ref, thank you so much, you fucker. Gas Giant, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Oscar, thank you so much. And Boring Radio, thank you for subscribing. I'm back from my break for the first time. I warmed my... Okay, I have an English question for you. Are you ready? I have an English question. Oh, Ped was here too. Hello, hello. Okay. So I know it's against the law to, make tea by microwaving water. So... It is a sin. It is known. It is known. Okay. So if I have tea that's gone cold, how do I heat it again without committing a crime? I do have a kettle, so I've been using a kettle. Can microwave the water, just not with tea in it? You make new tea. You microwave cold tea. Microwave it. Make new tea. Make a new cup! A whole new cup! Okay. Okay, let's see. We're gonna /poll it. Cold tea. New tea. Or microwave. Is that how you say it in French? It's gotta be, right? Let's see what the results are. Master Uruguay, thank you so much for subscribing. And X-Ratenor, thank you so much for following. Why would you make a whole new cup of tea? It's pretty split though, 50-50. Wave is a French word. Yep. Yeah, microwave. Okay, let's see. What would microwave be in French? Frigo. Frigo is refrigerator, right? Frigo. What words do I know in French that are in the kitchen? Frigo. What's sink? Le microwave. What nightjar? Microwave. Le petit wave. So, a new tea! Everyone's saying new tea. 5? That's 5. Le 5. Le microwave. Let's see, let's Google it. Translate.google.com. Translate.google.co.ukr. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, from English to French. Microwave. Microwave. That's not true. That is not true. Why does it say... What the fuck? Why does it say 4? Why does it say 4? F-O-U-R. Why does it say 4? For micro-ondes. Micro-ondes. For micro-ondes? Why does it say 4? 4 is in furnace? A new tea! You are crazy. 4 is oven. Micro-ondes. New tea. That is not correct. Why would you make a whole new tea? Do you use the same tea bags, or do you just pour hot water into the existing tea? I'm not rich. Do I look like I have money?
searching for something.
There's nothing around here. Just some stale bread, a broken down car, and some old whiskey that tastes like gasoline.
Ever met a guy named Gren?
Can't say that I have.
Oh well.
I fucking love Cowboy Bebop. This, I just quoted this, so I'm just playing it.
So, you boys need something?
You're vicious.
What did you say?
Where's the money?
Hand it over, or you won't live to spend it.
You think I'm vicious? You don't know what vicious is!
Steve Blum, also the best voice actor. Where is it, Bob? Actual violence in anime.
Start talking!
When's he gonna?
Why the hell do you think I'm vicious?
I heard a big deal was coming down for some lunar red-eye. They said Gren was selling it to Vicious for big bucks. I wanted to get my hands on the money!
Take a look. Do I really look like I have money?
All of that for that. Take a look. Do I really look like I have money? There's just a still of him saying that, and I fucking love it. Do I look like I got money? Me every day. Do I look like I got money? Look. Me when something costs more than $5. You think I look like I got money? I paused my alerts. Thundercats, thank you so much. And Derpaderp. And also, Anbessa, thank you for 5 months. God. Because he's wearing that stupid fucking jacket. You look like $1 million. Though you do. Slang term. What is this? Nightjar was saying something important. Where there was talk going on of tea, but... too bad. Also, when people say they hate dubs, you've not heard some good dubs then. Because, listen, I'll watch Samurai Champloo dubbed. I'll watch, Cowboy Bebop dubbed. Those are okay. Did you watch 7 Deadly Sins Season 5? No, because I haven't seen the other 4 seasons, so no, I have not. Typically, if it has, Steve Blum in it, then it's good. Because Steve Blum plays, Mugen from Samurai Champloo, and also, he plays, Spike Spiegel, too. So I do want to kiss him on the mouth. I don't think he's attractive, though. But I really like his voice. Oh my god. Inuyasha dubbed. There's a few good ones. Some of them are bad. I prefer the Sailor Moon dub because that's what I grew up on, so it's terrible, but I love it. I love Molly's voice. When you're watching Sailor Moon and you get to the part with her best friend Molly, she sounds just like this, and I love her. I fucking love her. Bobby Cav, thank you so much for subscribing with tier 1. Why did I say that? Thank you so much for subscribing. I just was reading because I was thinking about Molly because she's so cute and she talks just like this. And I don't get it where they're supposed to live in Sailor Moon, but she does talk like this. And then they've got the surfer guy who lives with Ray inside of the dojo or whatever, and he talks kind of like this. She's from New York, but I guess she moved to Japan. Do they say it's Japan? I don't know. The music from the dubs, yeah. She talks like this. Hello, hello. Your favorite game, glad to hear it. Nippin. Did they say that? Sailor Jupiter's voice? Oh my god. Sailor Jupiter's voice in the Sailor Moon dubs is so fucking good. A woman with a raspy voice? A woman with a raspy voice? If you are a woman with a raspy voice, please hold me. Hold me. I want to be held by raspy-voiced women. I want to sit on a raspy-voiced woman's lap, and I want her to take care of me. I want her to hold me and maybe smoke a cigarette. I don't know. A raspy-voiced woman. Oh my fucking gosh. Janis Joplin. Oh my fucking gosh. Raspy-voiced woman. I love them. I just realized I do not have the other light on in here, but I think it's fine. God, I love raspy-voiced women. Holy shit. And raspy-voiced women toddies. What does Tileron say? Like Marge. Like her sisters. I prefer her sisters. Claudia Black. Who is that? Claudia Black. I'm gonna look it up. God, I love raspy-voiced women. Claudia Black. Oh my gosh. She's very beautiful. An Australian actress and voice actress. In Stargate and Farscape. Ooh. Morgan from Dragon Age. Yes. God. I don't know. Janis Joplin. I've not watched Farspace or what's the Stargate Atlantis? What about Women from the Nanny? Oh my god. Fran from the Nanny? I fucking love her. Hello, Fletch. I've been having a great time. Fran from the Nanny is peak woman. I'm serious. It does not get any better from... Is that her name? Fran. There is no better woman on earth than Fran from the Nanny. Look, the fucking style icon, the Nanny, Fran. Is that her name? This fucking style icon. Look at this. Look at her. It's not her real voice. Look at these outfits. They're perfect. Outfits. Look at these. A style icon. Look at her. There's no better woman on earth than Fran from the Nanny. They just don't get any better than that. They don't get any better than that. I would rather have a typical feminine voice, but I respect your raspy voiced love. I love all women's voices, but the raspy voiced woman is such a rare chef's kiss. I love it so much. I love it so much. The reason Boba wants to move to the UK, she wants to be Fran. I fucking love her. I love her. I love her. Fav says Peg, but Fav, when I also read that, I did not take that in the way that you meant, I don't think. I don't know who that is either. I love women. It just be like that. Every type of woman. You could list any type of woman and I'd be like, love them. Any type of woman and I'd be like, love woman. Love woman. List a man, I'm like, maybe. Maybe. Laura Bailey? Yes. Short with a heart of gold? Yes. Any woman. Any woman. All women. Red Uni Pandas, thank you so much for following. Karen stereotype. There's a market for that. There's a market for that. Have you seen... So I've been thinking about cutting my hair, and I'm not sure about it. But...
Moving on to someone else who's a stupid cunt. Bubble Witch.
Do you mean me? Or do you mean Boof? Also, I adore Boof. I would give her a big kiss on the face. What was I gonna say? Fuck, it's completely gone. What was I saying? Haircut. Thank you. So, Dodger on Twitter. I follow Dodger, who's a gamer. I think married to Strippin', right? Jammy Dodger. Dodger got a haircut. Her new hair is so fucking beautiful. I'm like, oh my god, I want to cut my hair and be just as beautiful as Dodger. But I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. Dodger cut her hair. And it's now also orange and red and blonde and stuff. And it's so fucking beautiful. I'm like, I want to be as beautiful as Dodger. Saldel's Bougie, thank you so much for subscribing. Do it. I'm scared. I'm scared. Because I've used my long hair as a coping mechanism for being self-conscious. Her new haircut is very much like how it used to be years ago when I used to watch her all the time. I agree. Okay, my haircut that I have on my Mikote in Final Fantasy, I want my hair like that, but I don't know if I would look... I don't know. I'm self-conscious, but it has fringe and it has like kind of Ramona Flowers style. We'll see. I see pretty haircuts and I want to try to copy them, but they'd never look the same if I tried. I just want to steal hair and faces. I agree. Take a screenshot in as an example. I'll have to take one, yeah. But it's kind of Karen. It's Ishtola's hair. I have Ishtola's hair on my character. I paid for Ishtola's hair. Thank you, thank you. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a wig and try it. It's about the confidence. That's the part where I'm lacking in, so we'll have to see. Sly Bass, thank you for following. Okay, let's see. Let's continue Night in the Woods. I like my long hair too, because then I can put it up and stuff. But I can cut it short and then it will grow back, but it's just scary. Nice tattoos, by the way. What? I'm confused, Vav. Don't do it, don't do it. Nah, don't do it. Oh, committing to a hairstyle is scary. You have enough confidence to rock clothes and tattoos. Why is a hairstyle different? You have permanent tattoos, but you can't cut your hair. It's true. And then I don't know if I don't want to be blonde again because I look like an asshole. I don't know. Get a haircut like Lobotos. I've had a pixie cut before, which is kind of close. Thank you, Shell. Hair is on your head though, I get this scary. You don't have to- Fuck you, Puff, you fucking bitch. Looks like someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Targ. Born 1967. 50 years old. Let's see. Experience mining, construction, well drilling. I never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50's not really old. There's games on this video game stream, and it's weird. I had a pixie cut, and it was platinum blonde, and then gray, and then lavender. And that was 2014. Maybe you should stop with the Kinder Buenos. What does that mean? Am I too chonky now is what you're saying. Hello, Gid. Oh, let me VIP you, Gid. I think that's how this works. How come you got so many D's in your name? I think I did it. Round face wouldn't work with it. Fav is bullying me. Because I'm 3D. Oh my gosh. Rockstar, thank you so much for gifting us up to Gid. The Kinder Buenos make the hair grow faster. That is true.
This one's for you, Fav. This one's for you.
I mean, you should have money then, right? Ideally. It should be like guaranteed. Thanks for gifting to Nightjar too. Gid, enjoy your emotes of my face. My friend in real life that I worked with and that I did D&D with. I hadn't spoken to them for a while, and then I talked to them like at the beginning of the year or something. And I was like, yeah, I'm a video game streamer now, and I make money playing video games. Also, I joined the Yogscast. And he was like, What the fuck? And he was talking to me on Discord, and I was like, here's some emotes of my face. Also, here's some memes with my face in them that people make of me. And he's like, what is this fucking reality that I live in right now? I said, check out my face, idiot. And I sent him a fucking emote of my face. He was like, I don't understand what's happened. Casimir, thank you for following. Sent him the cheese one. Just rolling on him. Yeah. You gonna join my Young Socialist Chatterbox group? Oh, fuck. I'm supposed to move.
This one's for you, Fav.
We're doing this still.
For you.
What's this, Oscar? That always goes down well. Oh, I think I have an email from Streamlabs. What the fuck? Pedguin tagged me in something. Someone goes, need some emotes and artwork done for Twitch. Paid work, of course. Please get to me urgently if you know anybody at them and I can get in contact with them. Pedguin goes, Bobawitch provided me with emotes that got my band of Twitch, if that's a vouch. Thank you so much. I do not see this tweet. But I did retweet from Disco. Me banned off Twitch. My band of Twitch. My band of Twitch. Ask her, what is it? Can you post it in chat so I can click on it? Oh, I've got a message request. I'm sure this will not be a donger. It wasn't. We rolled the roulette wheel and it wasn't a donger. My Twitch band. Just search a filter for your haircut. Can we try that? Let's see. Short hair. Perfect. Very good. Beautiful. Now I'm Justin Bieber. Wow. I do not know what it... Oh, I clicked off it on accident. Okay, perfect. I'm a VTuber now. Now I'm a VTuber. Perfect. Short hair. Alright, we've got to find the computer. Which one is it? Is it all the way at the end of this goddamn hallway? You don't like me as a meow meow. Cheeseburger cat. It says it's called British cat. British short something. British short. British short. Let's just type in hair. The search function on this Snapchat app is so bad. No lenses found for hair. Haircut. Why doesn't it like my forehead? Oh. I don't know why. Haircut. I'm in the space zone. I'm in hell. Help, I'm in hell. Help me. I'm in hell now. We have to go up still, right? I DM'd the pic to you. What happens? You don't like my face, Paradise Lawnmower and Athena? Shaking my head. Shaking my real head on my head. Oh. Why did you make me look like a Karen? I can't believe you've done this, Oscar. I can't believe you've done this. Gid has sent me something. Thank you so much, Gid. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I would not be a Karen. I can't even, if I get a meal at a restaurant that is like fucked up, like someone's like poured a bunch of salt on it and burned it and like spit in it and like it tastes like garbage, I can't even send that back. So there's no way that I could be a Karen. Karen witch, God. I will allow someone to serve me the most disgusting food ever and I will not send it back. I will not. I'll just suffer with it. I won't even ask for a refund. I'll just be like, oh my God, I'm sure they've worked very hard on this food. Torb! If they spit in my food, they get a big tip on the way. What are you, fucker? Oh wow, it's dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here? Yep, ghost. Or something. Whatever he was. He walked through a chain link fence. Or flew over it. Or something. While carrying something. Kitchen Nightmares would have been a very different show with Boba as host. I'd just be like, it's okay. It's alright. It's not that bad. Oh, right. Well, that's even more impressive. So we're gonna go find this guy. Because he took someone. And he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay, it was fine. Restaurants would probably have the same success rates. I had some Americans treat me like I was American server this week. And I was like, dude, alright, I'd ask you to not be such a dick. Truly. Alright, there she is. Cool. She does not know how to use it, so I have no idea how to use it. Good night, Harambe. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? Boba Ramsey, maybe you should cook the pink chicken a bit more. More like, pink chicken! I'm sure that's a delicacy somewhere. Wow, pink chicken. Is this for Pride Month? I really like it. That was a good idea. Thank you. This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to do at least a tiny bit of research on it. Argils, thank you for following. And Paladin Lost, thank you. If you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. No. Ugh. Oh, we friends be a twist. It's literally Pedguin. Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. Literally me and Pedguin. Alright, so what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move, I'm steering. Ow. Jeez, May. I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Pet and dread hunger. I want to steer, truly. I can't tell which of you is which. Adam! Step 3, find ghost. Sure. Tragedy at Stefford Mine. Possum Massacre. This is interesting, but yeah, not exactly about a ghost. Severe violence broke out at the Stafford Mine strike today. The bosses arrived to attempt to renew talks and were taunted by some of the children present. Rocks were thrown, and the National Guard and strikebreakers opened fire on the crowd. After a few minutes, the smoke cleared and the gory scene revealed. 9 miners are dead, with a dozen more injured. A young brother and sister were also... Oh my Christ. Strange but true, a tale of teeth. Strange but true. Binami and Utaman, thank you so much for following. This game is fun, Gid, but it is also deep. Oscar, you fuck. You left my Bia voice, thank you so much. You guys cannot tell which one was which. A murder. Gas pockets. Opinion line. We would like to remind the men of our town to please refrain from spitting on the sidewalk. This unsanitary habit is unseemly and beneath you. Make sure your daughters are not participating in the new trend of skirts showing the ankles. I do not think we need to remind you which road of brimstone this temporary fashion trend will lead your dear daughters down. I'm going to hell, look at my ankles. Paul Streams, thank you for following. Is this one better? Why have you forsaken me, Oscar? Why have you done this? How could you forsake me in this way? I'm looking at Ped and Adam's exchange on Twitter. Hello, Paul Streams. I hope you like your exposed ankles in hell. Darius, when are we getting your exposed ankles photo shoot? That's what I'm wondering. Corn and fresh lemonade, my favorite treats. Gas. Disco's basement. Local ghost. Little Joe, at it again. Oh, look. Scooch so I can see. Darius ankles. That's too much sin for me. Oh! Unrelated, exactly, actually unrelated, no. But I thought about it when I went pee. Oh, screw you, fucker. Oh, I didn't drink my tea while it was still warm. We reached 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. 10,300 right now. 10,000 YouTube subscribers. No, you're fine, Oscar. Ouch. I'll be taking my play button soon. Ew, there's cinnamon stuck. Fav. Why do you hurt me in this way? Why do you hurt me? Nowden, thank you so much. And Skunk Dog, thank you. Fucker. Now my tea is cold again. And I'm suffering. 1 million before Hat Films. Graveyard, that's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh cool, that's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. What is this disco, you silly? History that won't stay history. Haha, that's actually pretty good. Strike. A new old store. Pie piracy. Leaving behind only rhubarb. Are there any more ghosts? An albino groundhog. Leave him to his business. A strike. Ghostly rumors. I don't know if I need to turn my overhead light on or if this horrible light in my face is okay. No new tea. I do 2 tea bags per cup because this is a big cup. Hey, hey, hey! Ghost spotted. Historical society. History that won't stay history in a history place. History place? Yeah, I've never been. You didn't go back in school? I think this was when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah, mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that. An actual haunted house. Did you brew it for long enough? I always do. For minutes, because I forget about it and then I have to go back and do it again. Henrico, thank you so much for following. The amount of times that I've boiled water and then forgot about it and had to boil it again. Or the amount of times that I've boiled water, put it in with the tea bags, and then left it and forgot about it is way too many times. I've done it so many fucking times. And every time I do it, I'm so angry. I'm so mad. My kettle can be pretty loud, but sometimes I do it twice and I forget. I'm like, that's it. No fucking tea for you, idiot. You've ruined my life, me. And no tea for you. An actual haunted house. No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and crafts programs. Torb. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Beefcake Joe. Thank you so much. Hello. Worth checking out. An explosion. Strange but true. Ghosts? Oh wow, this is gnarly. And awesome. Ha ha ha! Oh my god. That's it. I don't think there's any more ghost things. Oh. Hey, look at this. It's a classic. Yeah. Looks like Possum Jump? Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Okay, yeah, that's back up in the state park, right? Yeah. Ever been up there? Nope. Gonna check it out, though. Go nuts. Okay, well, that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie. Let's boogie. Also, is that it? Yes. 3 clues. We got 3 leads. You're a regular detective. May Borowski, a detective of ghosts. Alright, let's go. Hello, Andy. What time is it, Andy? Now we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no, regardless, but do you? Party time. Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money. I didn't choose to be born into this society. Okay, well, I have, a job, so I can't drive you around to all these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway. Cool, I'll see if Greg wants to do the other 2. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey nerd, ever hear that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over again. What is this, Loboto? Microwaving tea, Loboto. You absolute madman. I can't believe you've done this. Is that your actual microwave, Loboto? Chili Hammer, thank you so much for 3 months. So we've just been in a loop since we were living in caves? Yeah, that's science. Oh my freaking god. Am I not allowed to own a microwave? I just wanted to know if it was your microwave, because now I'm going to look in the shiny reflection of your microwave. Ahem. What is that Miss Quelcy? Oh wow, I haven't seen her since graduation. She was always kind of a badass. School district did not fund that art program at all. but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist. Wow, I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. Should be saving that string to repair those bridges in Saltstown. There you go. Shoot Money, thank you so much for following. I strictly only microwave tea in strangers' microwaves. Loboto, I'm gonna look at your mirror. Let's see what you've got. I'm gonna analyze it. You've got a llama thing, and then you've got, let's see, dishes on your counter, and you've got, I have to watch the GIF every time. Also, a background with a window, and you've got some fake oranges or things on the counter. I'm zooming in. Let's see. And you're wearing a red sweater. No llamas were hurt in the making of that tea. You have a nice rack, Loboto, for your dishes. It's really nice. Why would the fruit be decorative? Why, thank you. Very nice, Loboto. How is your microwave so fucking reflective? Jeez, how do you see inside of it? How do you see inside of the microwave to watch your food spin around? He cleans it. A little too real. Thank you all for coming to the second meeting of the Possum Springs Patriety Society. Do you want to stick around for this? No. Public poetry performance should probably be outlawed. When have you ever seen one? School, old roommate. You've never mentioned your old roommate. She's an entire story unto herself. Excuse me, are you two staying? If so, would you like to have your own conversation up here? No to both. We're not big into rhyming everything we say. Oh my god. Poetry doesn't have to rhyme. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I watch my food cook. Okay, thanks for coming. We live here. Right, so find out anything about your ghost? Yeah. Tell him, B. There were some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Not just any ghost, Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. He's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were, like, afraid of this ghost. Like, filled with, like, dread and shit. I'm terrified! Okay. So, it mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. I have work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out on work all the time. Maybe we can, like, split this up. Share custody of you and your ghost. What places were you thinking about? The graveyard. I call that one. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Sure is, the Historical Society. You know you don't have to, like, break in. The people there, like, get paid to show it to you. Anyway. I'm in for the Historical Society. Hello, Barabbas. Awesome. So what did I get stuck with? Possum Jump. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts. Perfect. Okay, I need to, like, actually get home and do work. This is gonna be awesome. Paul, oh my gosh. And also, I'm scared to death. Dad, please. Erg. Yeah, seems like that's going around. The erg. Yeppers. So, you and Mom had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh? Yeah. I thought you two were getting along. We were. We are. Just a bump. You two, always two alike. I guess. I got your chillin' her smart assness. I just hate to see you two on the outs again. It'll be fine, we're cool. So we're having money problems? What? No, we're fine. Dad. Hey, it's fine. It's okay, I'm 20, I can handle it. Nothing to handle. Okay. Might just head up to bed tonight. Sounds good, kid. Been a long couple of days. Dad, please, the crawl space. For all that is good in life, please, take the boxes out. Master Woo Woo, thank you so much for following. Did you know that Girl Scouts aren't really a thing in the UK and that there's an organization called Guides for Girls? That sounds cute. Bedtime? Yes. I want to be a girl guide. How do you do it? Am I too old to be a girl guide? Can I guide a girl, like, to help? You start in rainbows. I'm already in rainbows. The buildings are all fucky now. Do you see them? They're all broken and fallen over. You can, to be fair, it's volunteer. How do I get down? Oh, I did it. I want to be a girl guide. A big fish! Does he bite? Bye, burrito. Could be a leader, though. I wonder if I'd be any good at that. Probably. I don't have time for that, but... Oh my gosh, look, there's a creepy thing there. The buildings have all fallen down. I can be a firefighter? I would be a good source of guidance, I think. I have wisdoms. How do I go upwards? Ooh. Big yumps. The fish is here. I would entrust my firstborn child to Boba's care. Exactly. I have at least 2 wisdoms. In all seriousness, you absolutely would be. Thank you. Boba would create an army of gay and friendly girl guides. True. Imagine being young and being able to be comfortable with liking whoever you like is so invaluable. I saw a TikTok the other day that was pretty sad. Oh fuck, I've fallen completely over. And it was this guy who is gay, and he was talking about like he what is it, duetted? He duetted a TikTok that was like a teenage couple that was like 2 gay boys, and he was crying because he was like, these kinds of things are so bittersweet to be able to see like couples that are out and young, because he was saying how when he was younger there was no way that he could have done that, and so he's happy that younger people get to do that, but he's also so incredibly jealous and sad that he missed out too. And it was sad, but it was like, man, you can really appreciate kind of how far things have come, even though they still need to go farther. But like, it is sad too. But it was good to think about, like, things are getting better, especially for younger people. Double-edged sword. I guess the other one will probably be this direction. Maybe. If we fall down, we might find it. Oh, did we get all of them? Oh, heck. I need to get back up there now. Hecko. Did I get 4? Oopsies. Oh, fuck. I've fallen down completely. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We'll get there. My boyfriend lives in a less accepting area than me, so it's always a real strange experience for them when I'm able to hold their hand while walking outside. That too. Depends on the place. I don't feel the same. Wish I felt the world was as comfortable with trans people when I was a teenager before. I think that's doing better too, but I think it's like when it comes to people that were so against folks that were gay, I feel like they've just moved on to the next thing that they can be angry about. Oh my gosh, they are eating the fish. But I hope as things move on that it gets better. The definition of forgetful. I think people just like to hate things. Doing my nails for the first time. Help, it looks terrible. They'll be great! True, Adam. Keep moving the bar until it's something obscure like tea warming that doesn't matter. There's now more awareness of trans stuff so people can work out there are faster, but the attention is not the best time, especially in the UK and US. The UK stuff is very difficult for folks that want to transition. The waiting times and everything are just not good. But I feel like there are also good resources for people having access to things like puberty blockers and stuff at younger ages. Because I think that's what we did. We did recommendations for that at the clinic that I worked at. And then I think people could start hormones as young as maybe 13. Andy says the waiting times here are awful and even getting on the list is really difficult. 7.5 years if you live in London and the southeast now, I believe. That's so fucking dumb. That's so dumb. I feel like they want all this, like, affirmation? Confirmation? It's like, what does it matter if someone's asking for it? Just let them. I know someone back in NI who said they're going to be waiting for 4 to 5 years. Puberty blockers are great. I'm glad people have access to them. Jeez. I've ended up using inheritance from my granddad dying as the funds for my top surgery. I'm glad you get to do it. I know a lot of people do GoFundMe for them, and I feel like that should definitely be a thing that a surgery that's covered by insurances. Morning, sunshine. You feeling okay? You look a little limp. Yeah, weird dreams. Weird night. You say weird a lot. Just being honest. You taking headache meds? They're in the bathroom cabinet. Yeah, I am. They're kind of working, kind of not. Well, maybe you need more sleep? I mean, more than the 10 hours or so you already get. You've always been my sleepy girl. Oof. What did you do last night? Went to the library with Bia. That sounds nice. It was. Weird? Interesting. Yeah, a lot of the resources and things are difficult, and having access. Interesting. Okay, gotta go. Be safe, hun. Take it easy. You really do look a little tired. Getting out makes me feel better. Me too. Maybe it's a good day to get out in the fresh air. I'll let you know. Bye, sweetie. Puberty blockers would have been great, although society would have had to be better for me to realize I was trans. That too. I think getting better. I have like a friend whose child is kind of like going through and kind of contemplating their gender identity, and I told them, like, because they weren't sure what to do, and I said, well, if they're not seeing a therapist already, a therapist is a good idea just to help them kind of like work through things and just to whatever their kid wants. Like, if they ask you for using a different name or using different pronouns, just there's no harm in doing that. And I told them, like, I mean, I'm not trans, but if they needed someone to talk to about the process of transitioning and everything, because I think they're quite young. I think they're like 10 or 11 or something. And the more that you know when you're younger, the easier things can be, I hope. Top surgery is covered by NHS, it just takes a while. That's good to hear. Not that it takes a while, though. Hey, Bia. Hey, May. I think I'm gonna burn this place down. Oh, cool. But also, maybe it might have consequences. We could take the insurance money and, like, not do this. What if you get caught? I saw a show where they caught someone doing that. You're going to burn this place down for me. Oh, cool. But also, maybe I'd go to jail? No, you have no motive. No one would suspect. So work's not going well? Ugh. Okay, I'll actually do it. Please don't actually do it. Okay, fine. Did you want to go check out the graveyard? Actually, yeah, let's do it. Graveyard? I feel if I hadn't talked so much, maybe we would have finished this today, but I did a lot of talking. So maybe next time. Always got that evening fall fog. Collects between the ridges. It's spooky. I don't know, good spooky? I get really sad because it's not here year round. I don't know how close we are to the end, I can't remember, but... Good talks, thank you. Hey Bobs, thanks for always being so supportive of all this stuff. You help so many more of us than you know. I'm happy to be. You are all my friends and I love you. I've made a lot of good friends and I want to do my best for everyone to be happy. Because, like, I don't know, there's so many things that you can do. Just having like a good positive place. You know? A good positive place. And like a place where people can feel comfortable. Because you fucking know, if anyone was ever anything but supportive or like not good champ, they're out. They're out. Boba said she wants me to die in a fire the other day. I did not say that, you fucker. Thanks, Eatus. And chill. Laboda, you fuck. Well, there's this statue. Ooh, also spooky. I thought you were like actually kind of afraid. You know, Laboda, because you're Australian, that you're immune to fire anyways. Boba loves all of us except every single mod. It's that tweet that Disco made. Love the talks. Don't stop being your loving, caring, friendly self. Thank you. I did not tell Laboda to stop breathing. I'd walk through fire and flood for Boba. I love you, Ed. I thought you were, like, actually kind of afraid. I mean, I am, but, like, whatever. So we wait here. Yeah. And a ghost shows up. This isn't dumb. Don't act like this is dumb. Hey, I'm along for the ride. Tileron. Know any ghost stories? Not off the top of my head. Okay, what's scary? Things are like monumentally screwed right now. And no one in power gives a shit. Or like, they're actively making it worse. Out of spite or profit. Whoa, jeez. I mean, I'm in like a skeleton or something. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the game where TTT Zoe comes from. A skeleton or something. Oh, right, sorry. Okay. We'll have a spook off. I say something and you make it spookier. Alright. How about this? A skeleton in your hallway at night, or a skeleton outside your window. Your hallway. Burp! We were talking about you earlier, and also I was. And we said you have big luscious lips, and someone also said you have a thick ass. Spartan Wizard, thank you for following. A regular stranger dude in your hallway at night. And he's got a knife. And he's whispering things. A knife. I am entirely in support of gender fluidity and freedom of choice, but I have a lot of reservations on allowing such extremely impactful decisions to go uncontested in children overwhelmed by hormones. This is similar to why we have a legal age of consent, because we don't have the rationalizing of decision. That's an argument that a lot of people make, but also at the same time, I feel like that argument can be, and not to like put you down or anything, but that argument can be rather archaic at times, because we do prescribe things like birth control, which are very high in hormones at ages as young as like 10 or 11 to help control cycles and things like that. So I don't think when it comes to things like puberty blockers, which are used for people that are younger, it's like that is just kind of putting those things on hold and is not really like going to affect. And then there is usually also legal ages before kids can start taking hormones too. But there isn't for birth control. So we have a lot of things that are kind of like hypocritical in a sense, because people can take birth control at a young age and that can affect your body. But then when it comes to taking hormones for different reasons, that's different, but it's not. It shouldn't be. So it's a lot of pushback. Yeah, a pushback from society and family. Hormone blockers are not anything that is like, and they're not a new thing either. Like they're saying, they're also used for cis people too if puberty hits too early. It's not something new and it's not something inherently trans. Oh no. No, it's totally good to talk about things too. Please don't misunderstand me. I understand this point of view is not an educated one. It's good to talk about them because I feel like a lot of times we also are afraid to ask questions because we don't want to say the wrong thing. But it is a good thing to bring up because like things that are now with people becoming more educated on things that are regarding like trans healthcare, and also with it kind of being a forefront for people that are now that being okay is kind of more gay. Now that being gay is kind of more okay now. People have moved on to the next thing to kind of like hedge their bets against, and that has kind of become a war on trans folk. Being okay is gay. So like these things are not inherently like trans things. Puberty blockers are not inherently trans. Hormones are not inherently trans. But when it comes to using those in the trans healthcare space, that's when people start to have a problem with it. And when you think about that, then you can kind of see where those feelings are coming from, because for children that are considered to be cis, it's okay. But when it comes to folks that want to transition, then it's suddenly not okay. As an adult who went to the clinic at age 25 and only got hormones at 28, the idea that the process is fast and easy is usually said by those who have never been through the process. It's true. Hormonal birth control wrecked my body, and I can't use them because my moods became unstable. My 11-year-old cousin went the same meds at the same time and it still takes them and is fine. Everybody's body reacts differently to hormones as well, but things that are helpful for those who are trans shouldn't be like, there's a lot of misconceptions about it, because we've been doing hormone control and hormone like monitoring and like hormone kind of like medications for so long. But when it comes to folks that are using them for transitioning, then is when it becomes a problem in people's discussions. And personally, having worked at a healthcare clinic that did hormone replacement therapy, kids that were between the ages of 16 and 18 had to have a signed, not permission slip, but they had to have signed paperwork that by their parent that was saying it was okay for them to start hormones. And then for kids that are under the age of 16, you could, between the ages of 13 and 16, you would have to get a letter from a gender-affirmed therapist and a letter from a, what is that called? When there's the pituitary gland kind of medications. You'd have to have letter from a gender-affirmed therapist, and you'd have to have letter from an endocrinologist, and you'd also have to have parent approval. So it's not easy for people, and it's not easy for kids either. But the best that you can do is to still do those things, and if anything, if you're not so sure that you want your child to be on hormones at a young age, at least doing the puberty blocking thing is a good way to do it, because like puberty is weird for kids anyways. We all go through it, of course, but that's like kind of the least you can do if you're not going to start them on hormones. It's really important for allies to be able to educate people on this stuff. There aren't enough trans people to constantly debunk all this stuff. Great appreciation to any ally that makes the effort. Yeah. It's most people who have problems with trans healthcare don't really seem to actually know about it. And I think not only people that have problems about it, but I think that with the amount of people that have problems about it, it makes it really difficult for anybody to get that kind of information. It makes it difficult for kids who are considering if they're trans or not, and it makes it also difficult for people that could potentially be allies as well. Because asking questions is totally cool, and I never want anyone to feel like they're being ostracized for asking those questions. They're important questions to ask, but it just also brings to light the fact that we don't have sort of a system of education for not only sexual health, but also for things just concerning gender and things like that anyways. Yeah. If you're accepting of your child, they will include you in their transition themselves. There's no real way for a child, at least in America, to kind of go through transitioning by themselves either until they're 18, and then, of course, legally in America, they're considered an adult. And no worries if you're, like, asking questions. It's totally fine. Open discussions are the best way for everyone to learn. When it comes to trans stuff now, I feel like one of the only ways for you to really educate yourself on it is to educate yourself on it. They're not going to teach you in school. If you're not trans, it's not going to really be something that you are actively learning, like through osmosis or anything like that. Most of the ways that we get our education ourselves, it's something that you kind of have to like take upon yourself to look into and educate yourself about it, and also not rely on trans people to educate you about it either, because just like when it comes to people of different like races and cultures and things, it's not their job to educate you on those things. Like it should never be. And it kind of is a burden in ways too, I'm sure, to have to be the person that has that responsibility, because you go through all of these things yourself, and then to also have to be someone that educates people on it. Like, I'm not like, I'm a cisgender person, and the things that I know are from educating myself. And before I worked at the hormone replacement therapy, when I got there, out of my coworkers, I was still the person with the most knowledge about it, because I'd had a friend that was trans, and so I really, even before I knew them, had kind of like done my best to learn about it, because I figure it's really important for everyone to feel included and for everyone to feel themselves. And then once I became their friend, I did even more work to kind of like educate myself on it, because it was important to them and they were my friend. I'm not concerned about being included. I was concerned that it's not a contested process. It is really reassuring to know there is at least a legitimate process that makes sure it is monitored and takes the person's future and care into account. I think another thing that we do is we don't give kids enough credit. kids are not like kids are kids, you know, and they're not educated on everything, and you know, their decision-making process is kind of different. But I feel like we also can not give them enough credit for themselves, and I think that's also another problem that we have, is kids are a lot smarter than you think they are, and they can also be a lot more in tune with themselves than you think they are. So I think it's also important to kind of listen to what they want. They do be dumb. Kids can be pretty dumb, but I think also, like, it's the same thing where people are afraid to talk about death to their kids. We shouldn't be afraid of those things either, you know? Like, we shouldn't really be, like, kind of like treating them like they don't deserve to know those things. Kids have more of a capacity for learning, yeah. But they can also be dumb. I threw away a book because I was afraid my dad was going to know that there was kissing in it. What if I just don't care? It has never affected some of us, and I don't see why it's such a bad thing to just let the people that care about it figure things out. I don't know. I feel like, coming from my own standpoint, I have probably just too much empathy to not educate myself on things. And I feel like there's a good quote that kind of goes along with that, and it's, if you are neutral in instances of oppression, then you take the side of the oppressor. Because if you feel like you don't have a stake in something, then your inaction is an action in itself because you are not helping. Does that make sense? And there's also just so many small things that you can do that make a difference. You don't have to go out and become super educated, and you don't have to read books, and you don't have to, like, go to protests and things like that. But the smallest bit of education and the smallest bit of word to help someone else is in itself something that you can do. So I think apathy and inaction can be just as bad too. And there's no harm in educating yourselves on things. You know, there's nothing that you can learn about that's really a waste of time. I feel like anything that you learn about is a good time spender, if that makes sense. The thing that scares me on this subject are the parts of it I don't even know exist and do research on, if that makes any sense. This is where the boba cord helps. Oh my gosh, there's fireworks outside, I think. You can be indifferent towards a topic, but people tend to be ignorant to others in the process that it comes when it comes to gender and things like that. You may not care now, but one day you may have kids that want to start the process of transition. Then it's best you know and you can learn about it. Exactly. Did the football win? It's not football day yet. Rispis, thank you for following, and Buttery Scotsman, Maslov, thank you so much for the 6 months. Spartan Wizard, Master Woo Woo, thank you again. But yeah, basically that stuff. Unlearning bad opinions is harder for those people, it seems. That too. There's a lot of things. Tomorrow's the football. Andy, thank you for tier 2 and for 23 months. We don't expect you to know everything or be perfect. You're human. Just try your best to listen and stand up where you can. True. Hello, Chloe XO. Hello. From my experience being gay and raised in Mormon in Northern Ireland, it scares me how much worse it could be for a trans in a conservative community. Lack of access to education, affirmation that you are valid in your true gender identity worthy of respect, and fear of backlash. It's a lot of difficult stuff. I don't know. There's so much that you can do, and thank you so much, Ripspace. There's so much little things that you can do. The least that you can do is educate yourself so that you have that knowledge. And like I said, it's not trans folks' jobs to educate you either, and like you shouldn't have to go to someone and be like, I want to know more. It's okay to do that, and I'm sure most people would be like, okay, I'll tell you. But talking about things is really good, you know? And it's kind of like the same thing because you want to know more, but there are so many resources out there for you. Take a good message away that you should always talk about topics to your kids, even awful events. like dying is a learning moment for them, so don't waste it. True. And just like approach things with empathy and approach things in wanting to learn. There's nothing bad about learning. There really isn't. And there's nothing bad about like educating yourself, and nothing bad about learning about things that don't concern you. Shell says, Paul Streams, thank you so much for subscribing. That's what Shell says. Shell says, also applies to other prejudice. As a white person, it's my job to educate myself about racism and how to fight it. And that's such a good thing to say too, because like, if you're in a position of privilege, your privilege also includes not having to learn about those things. And so your privilege also gives you the responsibility to teach yourself, because you are not in a position where you are having to learn those things yourself. So you need to take that upon yourself to do that. It's the same thing with like the Black Lives Matter movement. If you are not a person of color, you know, you need to take it upon yourself, and you need to recognize that that's a thing too. Anyways. It's okay to say you don't know something, but don't be proud of the ignorance. Yeah. Nothing happens by sitting back. Exactly. There's so many things you can do. There's so many things on the internet that you can read about and you can learn about. My friend had no idea what non-binary was, and I told her, and she was like, how do you know this? And I answered with education. There's so much on the internet to read. It doesn't cost anything to be an ally and to educate yourself. Exactly. And there's so much more worth and value in just being educated in things than, like, you don't have to go to a protest to be an ally. And you don't have to, like, do crazy, like, big, like, public displays of being an ally. There's so many different ways to be an ally to folks. There's the intersection of prejudice. I'm privileged compared to a black trans person, for example, and I live most of my life with cis-het white male privilege. The difference is staggering, and unless you look for it, you won't notice it. That's true, too. Quoting Black Clover, there isn't any shame in being weak. The shame is in staying weak. Oh my gosh. I always try to stay educated on problems, but I try not to talk about political problems as it's quite stressful. Politics are stressful as fuck. And for me, that's like, I'll talk with my grandpa about it and I still get stressed out. But a lot of it is like, my frustration comes from in talking to politics about people is I just want people to care about other people. And when it comes to free education and it comes to free healthcare, and then it comes to like Black Lives Matter and trans issues and things, I just want people to care. And there's not much that you have to do besides just being like, you know, I understand. And also, you know, there's so much value in caring about other people. That's what being a human is. There's lots of hateful stuff on the internet. It's hard to know what's right. Oh, you can always ask, and people will let you know. You're a wonderful, beautifully supportive person and are so willing to have open conversations and keep your space welcoming. I love seeing your empathy. Thank you. I do my dang best. I've never been persecuted for the color of my skin, and it is very hard to understand that when you don't recognize that it is happening every day for some people. There's so many different things that we can take for granted having privilege until you find someone that you can empathize with and that sometimes can share their struggles, and that really opens your eyes. Like, I've done the same when I've talked to my grandpa about like healthcare and education, and he'll be like, I can't believe you have those hospital bills, or I can't believe you have those bills for college. And then when people kind of like can get into that mindset of understanding those things, I feel like empathy is one of the biggest educators, because then you kind of like, you step outside of this box that you have for yourself and these experiences that you have, and then you can kind of recognize the privileges that you get as well. Teaching politics to undergrads. There's so much that you can do. There's a lot. And I also hate what Purified says, politics has become much more about being divisive. It's just about like a winning versus a losing team at this point. Who fucking cares? Who cares? We can have different views from each other. One person can be like, I personally do not think that, like, when it comes to things like topics of like birth control, abortion, things like that, it's okay to say, like, I don't support that, like, I wouldn't get an abortion. But you shouldn't tell people, like, what to do about things, you know? I feel like it's just like we have a very strict black and white policy. If you are for this, then you are this. If you are for this, then you are this. Who fucking cares? Things are not black and white, and it's okay to not agree with something and then still not fuck with other people that think about those things. Caring for others is easy. The news profits more from partisanship. Media is so fucking garbage. That's the other thing. The media is garbage. We spend all of our time worrying about what this dumb shit when there's so many more things that could be taught. Copygab, thank you for following. Anyways, I've done a lot of rambling, but that's it. If you're not educated, educate yourself. Care, that sort of things. Good to talk about this stuff. It's good. I just followed because of the first episode of Sky Bees. I'm glad you like Sky Bees.
Thanks for the interesting talks. Good night.
Thank you so much, Needmus Prime. It's also time for evening bedtimes. Don't apologize for being heartfelt and positive and a great influence. We love you. Thank you. There's things that I used to worry when I first started streaming for like a while, where I was like, oh, I can't talk about politics or like things that I'm passionate about. I have to be very neutral because I'm like in a position of like public opinion or whatever. Who fucking cares? I feel like now I'm like, oh man, I have this public platform that I can use. Why not use it? And if people don't like what I'm saying, then like either I need to be educated on something, or then they can go somewhere else, because obviously there's a lot of good things that are happening in this community. So worrying that wouldn't be you. I do be worrying. Oh my gosh, Bad Spoons.
You beautiful stink lady, I couldn't bring myself to tip bitch.
Thank you so much, Bad Spoons. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Hello, Fiona. Oh my gosh, look whose birthday it is. This birthday, Fiona. Beefcake, thank you for subscribing with tier 3. Thank you so much. We're almost done for the evening, but thank you so much, Fiona. We are playing the Zoe game. Maybe I'll play a few more minutes of it, because I was going off on a rant. I hope Fiona had a great birthday, and I hope everyone was very nice to them on their birthday. With many cool things, like gifts and also kind words. I do not like Funko Pops. I will not be neutral about Funko Pops. That's the one thing I will not stay neutral on. Lots of birthdays. Is Fiona a VIP in my channel? I don't know. But thank you. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying the Zoe game. It is the Zoe game. Thank you so much, Fiona. Have a good rest of your day. You could have rated Fiona if you hadn't talked about your fanfic book earlier. Oh my gosh, Beefcake, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing at tier 3, and then thank you for gifting some subs. It's the Fiona game. Keep spreading the love and positivity, guys. So good to see a community that cares so much. And Boba, it's so refreshing to see someone with a platform educating people about these subjects. I will be annoying forever. Just saying. I know I joke about being annoying, but I will be the most annoying, loud person that I have to be and that I can be. And I will fucking do it. I will do it. How dare you have a differing opinion to someone else on any topic ever. It'd be like that. WTP, thank you so much for gifting to Fiona. Thank you. Annoying in the best way. I will be annoying forever. And thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Bad Spoons. I really appreciate that. It will go towards my, what's the opposite of a bueno? Is it exercise? My exercise fund. Gid, it has been great to know you. You're so cool and funny. You're very cool and funny, which Fav hates that, because that's what I say about everybody. But no, it's been cool to get to know Gid. I will not buy more buenos. I will be the loudest and most annoying on subjects, and I will never shut up. Truly. Gid is nice. It's been great knowing you too. I'm a fool, Gid. Wait till you know. Wait till you know. You'll find out. Gid tried to teach me, what's it called? Dead Island, Dead Space, Dead Hunger, Dead by Daylight. You can't lie, don't worry. Gid tried to teach me and had to learn all of these. I'm the worst person. I'm like, Gid, watch me fucking fuck up all of these, what are they called? A quick time event sort of thing? Thank you so much! Alibi the Unknown. Thank you so much. You were playing Dead by Daylight. Excellent. Thank you so much. You quick time evented right into my heart. My heartbeat was a space bar and you pressed it. Thank you so much. My character flaws. There you go. You can have that one for free, Gid. You can put that one on your Hallmark card. You spacebarred the quick time event of my generator heart. Gonna make me blush. Ooh. Show me the light and modality. Thank you for following. Alright, let's play a little bit more of the Zoe game and then we'll end for the evening. Now that I've scrammed about things. Sunburn Oak, thank you for gifting to Alibi. Bowbear, you're such a genuine person and you do know how to light up a room. Oh my god, Gid, you... Oh my fucking god. Blinson, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Gid is the worst, but also the best, but also the worst, but also the best. Alright.
Chicken sandwich.
Thank you, Floating Skull. Thank you, Anana Rossi. Thank you so much. Level 5. We're in the hype train. Is a thing going to happen? Oh, there it is. Thank you so much. The light switch. Apparently I can't because I haven't turned the lights on in here. My poor girlfriend has to put up with these stupid puns all the damn time. You're the person at IKEA that does all of those fucking jokes. The fun ones, which I love. I also do that and am like that. I love you all. Thank you so much. Okay. And he's a pharmaceutical CEO. I don't even remember what's happening. What? And he jacked up the price of meds that keep people from dying. Oh, I remember. And he's a skeleton. Oh yeah, skeleton CEO with a knife. All the things you're afraid of are boring.
Chicken sandwich.
Thank you, Razgriz. The scariest stuff is like really, really boring. I once bought some tea lights from IKEA and left them in my friend's car. I still haven't recovered. Oh my gosh, imagine. I bet they were expensive as well. Hello, Hive Phaser. Oh my god, Beatrice. What were we supposed to be doing? Watching a statue or something. This is dumb. Let's go. The statue. How come turkeys have the ball sacks on their chin? What are those for? Does it hold water in it or something? Commie Crab, thank you for subscribing. Also, big love and thanks to chat. Having a conversation like that can easily go south, and I really respect and appreciate the maturity here. Stay awesome. Exactly. We've fostered a great community as well. That's a camel? What are you talking about, a camel? Just to look good. To look menacing. I guess that's true, because if anyone approached me with testicles on their chin, I would be like, do you need to wear underwear? Are you allowed to show just the balls on TV? Can you show just testicles?
Shaundi, I swan to John.
Athena?
Bolchinchan odeurs.
They're in Step Brothers. Do they blur them out in Step Brothers? You can show one ball. Okay, so I'm gonna go visit my mom. She's right down there. Oh, okay. Give me a minute or two, okay? Totally no problem. Sorry. Sorry about what? About your mom and doll. It's okay, it happens. Cool, cool, cool. I'll go check out some graves. Alrighty. The fleshy appendage that extends over the beak. Well, it looks like a pint-sized version of an elephant's trunk. The purpose of the snoot is not to grab food. What is that? Blinson, thank you. Can you have a fake ball on television? How do they know the difference? Fizzy Lily Pat, thank you for following. Ball. I took a class on death and dying when I couldn't get into the dinosaur class back at school. It's like something I actually know about. Cool, I'll meet you back up here then. Let's check out a grave or 3. The plumbus. The testicles. Imagine Uncle Disco's balls video from yesterday on TV. Catch penny crafts. I'm shaking my head at truck nuts because there's one type of person I will never interact with, and it's the person that has truck nuts on their car. Did I go the wrong direction? Hey. Hey. Is this? Yup. Oh. Yup. Good job, May. Truck nuts for your Crocs. I feel like truck nuts for your Crocs is basically like... How do I get... Hello? What? Truck nuts for your Crocs. If you buy those, you should be immediately arrested. Standard headstone, nothing fancy. Clearly religious. Can't really be sad about this. 95 years. Wow. When she was born, the most high-tech thing was horses. She had to, like, look out the window to see a horse. Now we have, like, pictures of horses on the internet. If you buy croc knots, you should be arrested. Like any horse you can think of. She saw us from horses to internet horses. Decent run. Truly. I have to wait 2 months to change my Twitch name to Truck Nuts. Shell! Oh my god. Catherine Fish, taken by flu, 14 years old. Aw dang. Lived like 14 years. That's not enough time. Poor family. Okay, I'm just sad now. Look at this guy. Hey. Evening. Evening. What you up to, bud? Looking for a ghost while my friend visits her mom's grave. You? I'm the graveyard. A grave digger, groundskeeper, what have ya. Can we talk shop for a sec? Shoot. Did you dig up the graves with a shovel? Do you get spooked out here all by your lonesome? Nah, I work here. It tends to take the spook out of the place. This job pay well? You thinking about digging graves? Depends on the pay. Not much. Oh. I'm a wedding DJ on the side. Perfect. Freaking sweet. I will rock you hard. Sounds great, my man. Well, see ya. Good luck finding your ghost. What torp? Brad Boyson. Ooh, fancy. This guy was a fancy guy. Okay, I'm gonna guess. He crashed his bike. He was hit by a bike. He loved his bike. He loved it so hard. He smooched it. So right. Jeez, Bia. How long does a mom visit take? TikTok, Beatrice. We got places to be. You could be... Oh my gosh. Holy crap, I am a jerk. I'm glad you realized. When an old man tells you he will rock you hard in a graveyard, you end that conversation and leave. True, Adam. Where do I go more this way, maybe? How many more graves can there be? Maybe I go back to see Bia. While I've been here, I've seen people riding bicycles, and I'm like, man, I wish I had a bicycle here. But I like riding fixed gear, and there are a lot of hills, and I am not strong. And also, I do not understand how the traffic works, and I've almost been hit by a car a few too many times to trust myself on a bicycle. God, I hate cyclists here. They are also mean here because when I cross the sidewalk, they yell at me even when it's my turn. I have not officially moved here, no. This game is Night in the Woods. Hey. How'd it go? They're wankers. Fine. She's still there. There was a red light, so cars couldn't go, and I was crossing the road, and a bicycle came by, and they yelled at me, and they said, "Get out the road!" And I was like, bitch. Do you not understand what a light is? Bikes can go on red! Not in Florida. The fuck? She's still there. Were you worried that... You know how we've been having sinkhole problems in town? No. We've been having sinkhole problems in town. That's what's wrong with your street. Those guys who were working on your street? Anyway, my mom's buried in a pretty low spot. Couldn't afford the hill. So I was worried. Like, you're worried the ground's just gonna cave in? What part of sinkhole is difficult to understand? We're in a graveyard. They shouldn't make these where sinkholes are a problem. Yeah, why would you want to go on red? That means getting hit by a car. Yeah, and they shouldn't build towns that flood. And yet here we are. Okay, you ready? You know, when I was down there, I think I heard music from the top of the hill and like voices. Huh, that's spooky. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on up there. Let's go find out. You coming? Oh, yeah, sure. Hill time! Doing crime on a bicycle is easier than doing crime in a car. Oh, I wanted to jump and see what Bea had to do. Depends on the crime. Hey, weary travelers. You seek answers among the dead? But they shall give you none. Who the hell are you? We're mere messengers. Observers. Meddlers. Teens. They're weird teens. Thanks for getting the Staff of Magnus for me. You can ride a bicycle and do whatever you want, including crime. Oh. Alright, well, where are the keepers of the gate? There's a literal gate you're sitting in front of. We govern who shall pass, and who shall remain. Alright, well, answer us these questions truthfully. What? And you may pass into the realms of the dead. Okay, fine, whatever. Get on with it. First question. Have you ever done it? Oh my god. Oh my god. When is Boba gonna do a bike crime review stream? I'm always doing bike crime. Being a shitty kid, riding around on my bike with buddies in the small town I lived in was the shit. Big feels. Thank you, Colonel Panic. Done it. Done it. You heard me. How old are you teens? Answer. Yes. It was fantastic. Really? No, I'm very much lying. Oh, okay. And you? Yeah. What, when? Summer before 11th grade. Really? How did I not know this? This was when you weren't talking to me. Who did this happen with? Ugh, you don't know him. It was at math camp. Math camp? What is math camp? You go and do like math stuff. And camp stuff. And also apparently have lots of sex. I was just gonna say that. When are you doing a second bed review stream? I need to do another mundane stream review thingy. It wasn't good. Top-notch math, though. This is boring. Next question. Geez, fine. Describe your dream date. These are the stupidest questions. Yeah, don't you want to ask something like spooky at least? Dream date. Okay, fine. He'd be tall, dressed cool, really smart, likes good music, and we go to the movies. Boring. You? Wrestling. Like, you're gonna go wrestle, or you're gonna, like, watch wrestling? We'd go to see wrestling. I could wrestle. I don't care if it's a guy or a girl, but they'd have to be like, grr. Because I don't even want to date someone who's not grr. So you're gonna wrestle this person. Yeah, they'd be super tough and cool. Same. And we'd be all tired and dirty and bleeding. And then we'd, like, lay on the floor and tell each other secrets. That's actually really sweet. I guess. What do you want from me? Next question. What is your most embarrassing experience? What? Just go with it. Answer. One time I farted in front of the class. That's it? What were you expecting? Okay, that sucked. Now you go. Oh god. One time in junior high. One time in high school. One time in college. High school. I went to the prom with this guy, Cole. Oh wow, I've been wanting this story for years. And it was awkward and I had to wear a dress. And I couldn't slow dance. And he was really nice and stuff, I guess. And I tried to kiss him. But somehow I screwed it up and drew blood. You bit him? How bad did you mess up this kiss? I have no idea, but he was bleeding a lot. So I like rushed him to the bathroom to get paper towels. So I'm shoving these paper towels into his mouth. And I overdo it and he starts choking and like fighting back. And I'm like chowing down on candy almonds. From where? I stole them from the tables and shoved them down my dress. So I'm like plowing through these almonds and one gets caught in my throat. Poor Cole has like slumped against the bathroom wall. I try to give myself the Heimlich maneuver and it works, but I puke all over Cole, chicken cordon bleu. This is amazing. Right then someone walks in and sees Cole dazed and bleeding and choking and me puking into the sink. So I pull all the paper towels out of his mouth and for some reason I think to flush them down the toilet. And that makes it overflow. So I grabbed Cole and pulled him out of the bathroom. Both of us covered in puke and blood and toilet water. And he ran away and left. And he was my ride. How did you get home? That kid Josh who rode his tractor to prom. So we're slowly driving to my house. Car slowing down and honking. I'm on the back crying my eyes out. That was seriously messed up. This is so great. May, I have nightmares about it like once a week. I'm gonna have nightmares about it. Can we pass now? Yeah, nobody's gonna top that. You have come face to face with your lowest moment. You may pass unburdened. Hello, Zoe. Unburdened? Yeah, for real. Okay, let us pass already. The power to pass was in your hands all along. What? What the hell? You may go. God damn it. Go to hell, teens. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! I hate everything right now. Forget it, let's go. That is such a fucking story. I loved it. I wonder what the other choices are like. True. Hello, Maddie. Alright. Will this game save here? So like, ghosts. Ghosts? Like, I don't know if I believe in them, but yeah. So you know how you've said you've been seeing ghosts at night? I mean, I don't super believe it's not just dreams, because obviously it's dreams. Okay, that's certainly your take on it. But like, did you ever see my mom? No. I mean, I can't really tell, but I don't think the ghosts were like people. Like, they're not sitting around being ghosts. It's more like echoes? Echoes of shit that happened in people that were here? Do you believe in ghosts? I do not know. I do not know. I've had weird, creepy ghost situations, but I don't know how I feel about them. Unboxing tomorrow. If I get Funko Pops, there also better be a package that has a goddamn hammer in it. That's all I'm saying. Oh. Trust me, none of the places looked like super much fun. Your mom was rad as hell. Too rad to hang there. Huh, that's like, I appreciate you trying to turn this around. I'm doing my best, Beatrice. Alright, anyway. So the bad news is that we're locked out by that big ass gate. Ugh, why make a big giant gate in a graveyard? To keep people like you out and stop what you're probably gonna do. Yeah, we'll never know for sure. Alright, well, I'm not climbing it. Go do your thing. My thing? You're good at this kind of thing. Brute force and shit. Jeez, gotta do everything around here. It's your ghost, I'm just the driver. Fine, hang out, I'll be back. No Funko Pops. And I will probably end up getting a fucking 1,000 Buenos. Alright. It's me again, Chaboy. Chaboykin. I'm gonna save this game. And I think we have one more stream of it, probably. We're gonna find someone. Look at... My eyeliner is big. What if I change so you can see actually how my eyeliner looks? To this one. There we go. What if it was all Funkos? I'm gonna get a refund. Okay, let's see who's streaming right now. Let's see. Okay. Is anyone awake? Who is this? Oh, yes. I found this person on Twitter somehow. And they're really cute. I think someone compared our energy or something like that. So I really like them. So we're gonna go there. You can also check out the stream team. Which is here. If you'd like to find others to stream. But this person is cool. And they've got like lots of nice colors in the background, and they're also just, they look very cute. So, go there. Be good gremlins. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for the goodest. She's the newest achievement hunter. Really? I don't know what that means anyways. Thank you for the good talks. Thanks for being understanding. Thanks for learning. Do your best to learn. Do your best to share resources as well.
Sandwich.
All that stuff.
Glad you got to see a
Thank you,
stream
Zesty.
finally. Good job.
It's rooster teeth. Roosters do not have teeth.